Sir. Magistrate Arthur, under your guidance, our Royal Beauty Club has launched a new package. Silk Road Dream. Tonight, 9 ladies from the Silk Road, stunning beauties, will take you back on that ancient Silk Road trading route. Please, Magistrate Arthur, after you've fully experienced it, share your thoughts.
Good. Once I finish writing this work report for the king, I'll head down and give it a good review. Tomorrow morning. Delicious. I'll let you know how this package needs improving.
Yes. Then I'll take my leave.
My lord, we can start now.
Good. Write what I say. I, Arthur, Magistrate of Falcon County. I have been in office for 3 years, neglecting my duties, indulging in luxury, and causing my people to lose morale. I am unworthy of the royal grace. I pray your majesty to punish me.
My lord, you must not. If this report is submitted like this to His Majesty, he will be furious. At best, you'll be dismissed and investigated. At worst, you'll be exiled.
What did you say?
My lord, the report to His Majesty must not be written like this. You will ruin your reputation and destroy your future.
You're right. Indeed, I shouldn't write it that way. Then, write another one.
Watch out, my lord.
How can this be? Aren't you a corrupt official? How do you know martial arts?
Another spy from the Northern Horde? Go back and tell His Grace. Who says a corrupt official can't know martial arts?
My lord, are you all right?
You, the Secret Service, what the hell are you doing? How could you let a spy from the Northern Horde infiltrate my club? You're losing this month's bonus. Now, get out of my sight. Don't ruin my fun. Scram. Scram. Take him away.
Yes, sir.
Keep the music going. Keep dancing. Come here. Advisor. As I said, rewrite it.
Please, go ahead, my lord.
I, Arthur, Magistrate of Falcon County, have served for 3 years, failed royal grace above, let down the common people below, built a lavish mansion privately, embezzled millions of dollars, engaged in business, and ran a brothel. I am ashamed, my sins are heavy. I beg your majesty to issue an order for my beheading.
Your Majesty, please calm down.
Rebellion, rebellion. A mere magistrate dares to write such a treasonous official report. He wants to die, does he? Fine. I'll grant his wish. Guards.
Your Majesty?
Morgan, you will go to Falcon County immediately. Deliver my decree. Condemn that Arthur to execution.
As you command.
The Queen arrives.
Richard, what's wrong? Why are you so angry?
The official report is on the floor. Just see for yourself. I've lived most of my life. I've seen people seeking death, but I've never seen someone put their head under my blade. What does he want? To test if my sword is sharp? If it's quick, right?
Richard, this report has issues.
What issues? You're not in your queen's quarters. You come to the royal study. What are you doing here causing trouble?
Leave us. What did you say?
Easy, easy.
Ow, ow, ow.
How dare you speak to me like that? Ease up. What are you doing? This is the royal study, not the queen's quarters. Stop messing around. This report is making my blood boil. Just tell me directly, what's the problem?
Richard, think about it. The royal court's annual tax revenue is only a few $1,000,000. That Falcon County is a poor border region. How capable is this Arthur in this remote and impoverished place to embezzle millions of dollars? Even in the prosperous southern lands, it would be absolutely impossible.
You mean? His writing this report is not about seeking death, but there's something else behind it. To reach the king's ears, to get my attention, right?
If he didn't write it this way, this report would it have reached you? It would have been intercepted by Chancellor Hughes. As for this magistrate of Falcon, what hidden truth he has to report, you should first send someone to investigate. Then decide, it's safer. So you don't kill a loyal subject wrongly.
Right. Mary, I think you're right. I'll listen to Mary. I'll send someone now to Falcon County to investigate this magistrate and see if he's a loyal subject or a corrupt official. Oh no. I just sent Morgan to.
You sent Morgan to kill again, didn't you? Right?
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's wrong with you? Why do you always kill people indiscriminately?
Morgan hasn't gone far.
Then quickly call him back.
Then send someone to chase him.
You want to kill indiscriminately? I'll send someone to chase. Guards. Quickly, go after Morgan.
So this is Falcon County, a remote border region in the bitter cold. I came to investigate this Arthur, disguised as a merchant, heading to Falcon County. Why did you have to come along and endure this hardship?
After staying in the palace so long, I thought I'd take this chance to get out and walk with you. I just didn't expect that along the way, the northern region would be so desolate, decimated. The heartland no longer has the prosperity of the ancient empire.
Right. After years of war in the north, and with the kingdom founded only 5 or 6 years ago, recovering the people's livelihood will take more time. Even the heartland is so ruined and dilapidated. Falcon County is at the border and has suffered for years from raids by the northern barbarians. I imagine the people's livelihood is even worse. Forget about embezzling millions. Whether taxes can even be collected is already a problem. It seems that official report really is problematic. Morgan, why has the carriage stopped?
Your Majesty, yes, we've arrived at Falcon County.
Yield to pedestrians. Merchant carts stop here.
This is really Falcon County? It feels even more prosperous than our capital.
Richard, I've asked around. This is indeed Falcon County. This road is called Paved Road, and it was built under the personal supervision of Magistrate Arthur. And this entire street was all designed by him. Weren't you about to wrongly execute a once-in-a-century rare genius?
Look at this. This used to be a godforsaken place, and this Arthur has turned it into a utopia. This Arthur seems to truly be a good official. If you hadn't reminded me, I would have wrongly killed him.
What are you here for? Duty check.
We're going in to do business.
So you want to enter, merchants? We charge $50.
$50?
$50 each? You might as well rob us.
No choice.
This caravan is suspicious. Captain, what's wrong? Haven't you noticed? These caravan guards, their eyes are sharp, they must have received special training. And the master and madam, they're suspicious too. Especially the master, broad-shouldered and stout, with wolf-like eyes, clearly not someone to mess with. Could it be another scout sent by the northern horde, posing as a merchant caravan, to spy on Falcon's military situation? Keep an eye on them. I'll report to Magistrate Arthur.
My lord, please have some tea.
That official report, submitted months ago, by my reckoning, The imperial decree for my execution should be arriving any day now. The system.
The 10-life reincarnation system at your service. Detecting the host has entered the 10th reincarnation. In the manner prescribed by the system, after death, you can return to the modern world and receive a $100 billion reward.
Yeah, this miserable life is finally coming to an end. That's right. I'm a time traveler with the system. As the system requires, I need to go through 10 reincarnations. And in each life, I have to die in the way the system prescribes. Then I can return to the modern world and claim the $100 billion grand prize. $100 billion. I, Arthur, am finally going home. But this damn system, the way it wants me to die, is getting more and more absurd. First life, I was reborn as a soldier under General Maximus of Zhao, stationed at Falcon, and mastered martial arts. As the system dictated, I died fighting the nomads.
Sir,
Second life, I traveled to the Golden Age, apprenticed under Emperor Solomon, and mastered the art of war.
let's drink the cross-cupped wine together.
As the system required, I partied to death. Until this 10th life,
Son,
I traveled to the kingdom.
just waking up? The sun is already high. Come eat.
Starting as a farmer's son. But the system demands that I, without causing chaos or harming the people under that condition, be executed by the king of the realm, on his direct order. A commoner? Just getting an audience with the king is hard enough. How could I possibly be executed by his order? So I racked my brains, and finally found a way, that is, become an official. Only as an official can I reach the king's ears and be executed by the king. All for my $100 billion reward.
My lord, have some grapes.
My lord, something terrible has happened.
What's wrong? Has the imperial decree for my execution arrived?
My lord, we've got trouble.
Is it the decree to have me killed? The imperial decree has arrived.
No, it's the Secret Service reporting. They say they found a merchant caravan. Very likely. They are elite scouts from the Northern Horde. Disguised.
Is that all? Tell the Secret Service to set up a net and stand by. Then handle everything as usual. Go, go, go.
Right away.
Wait. Keep an eye out for me these days. For an imperial decree from the capital. Sylvia. Keep the music playing.
I totally misjudged him, and I even called him a good official. So this road was built just for highway robbery, like a highwayman, huh? And also, he lets those women show their faces in public. This debt, I'm going to settle it.
What's wrong with women, huh? Can't women work and support themselves? Being a toll collector is better than ending up in a brothel. And also, I see this guide says, the toll is only charged to merchants. Common folks don't have to pay.
Master, madam, come out and see this. This city is built even better than the eternal city of the golden age of the empire.
Is this really our kingdom?
Richard, do you still think Magistrate Arthur is lining his own pockets?
My lord. More bad news.
Has the imperial decree arrived?
No. The Secret Service reports that after these people entered the city, they've been probing all the way, and observing everywhere. They must be spies sent by the Northern Horde, no doubt.
I recall, this should be the 7th wave of scouts sent by the Northern Horde, right? They really are persistent, huh? Before, they failed to assassinate me. Now they're spying on our military. Looks like our Falcon garrison won't have much peace left. It won't be long before Valerius's army attacks Falcon.
My lord, what do we do now? Should we arrest them?
Same as before. Arrest them. Send them to prison for hard labor.
Yes, my lord.
Forget it. I'll go myself. Just going through the motions. Before Richard has me executed, I'd better guard the gates of our realm.
Marry you first.
Okay. Whose carriage is this?
Ours. We're here to do business. We're hungry, get a meal, and park the carriage.
Think you can park anywhere just 'cause you're on business? According to Falcon County's public safety regulations, this illegal parking is fined $100.
They fine for this too?
Doesn't it say right there? Here's the ticket. Watch out next time.
This Falcon County, how come everything here charges a fee? Toll for passing through, parking fines. This Arthur always finds some excuse. He'll charge for anything.
How many in your party, sirs? You look like you're from out of town. In our county, illegal parking and speeding all require a fee. At first, we didn't get it either. But in recent years, you know, the roads aren't congested anymore. Fatal accidents have gone down a lot, people's happiness has also gone up a lot. Our magistrate Arthur is truly a once-in-a-century good official. Come, let's order first. Order first.
Here, Mary. You order. Go ahead.
What are your signature dishes here?
Braised beef, tender beef, oxtail soup pot, braised brisket, beef.
Let me ask you. This beef of yours, did you buy it from the countryside? Sick or old cows, right? Our kingdom's law says slaughtering plow oxen can get you the death penalty. Given that this small shop wouldn't dare to openly defy me, the king of the realm, who enacted these laws.
Sir, what you said, what do you mean? You can eat whatever you want, but as for words, you can't just say anything. The beef we sell is all freshly slaughtered. Healthy. Good cows. Absolutely fresh meat. Absolutely. Worth every penny.
You've got some nerve. Daring to slaughter beef illegally? Aren't you afraid of the kingdom's law?
Don't worry. I guarantee you no one will arrest you. Because this shop's real boss is our magistrate. Arthur. Magistrate Arthur.
This small shop is so blatant. I see, it has backing. Running a tavern, slaughtering beef illegally. Your magistrate really has guts.
You bet. Our magistrate Arthur's skills don't stop there. Not just this tavern. Even in our county, the most profitable gambling house and the Royal Beauty Club are all run by our magistrate Arthur.
The Royal Beauty Club? What's that?
Take care, sir. Come again next time.
I'll come find you again next time.
Ladies, come out to greet the guests.
Inside, they're all blonde and blue-eyed, white-skinned foreign girls. If you'd like to experience, mention my name, and you'll get a discount.
A government official engaging in business, running a gambling den, operating a brothel. This Arthur is really a good official, huh? Truly a good official who deserves an even worse crime.
Fine, don't eat them.
Arthur, Arthur. I can't save you anymore. Richard. Where are you going?
To the county office, of course. I'm going to cut off Arthur's head. What I hate most in life are corrupt officials who squeeze the people dry and prey on the people.
We've only just heard the tavern waiter's one-sided account. We don't know the truth yet. Besides, along the way our inquiries have shown that Arthur is a good official loved by the people. How could he possibly prey on the people?
Investigate? What for? It's all clear in the official report. An official engaging in trade, embezzling millions in silver, and that tavern waiter is also proof. Are we wronging him?
But
Don't try to talk me out of it. My mind is made up. Today, Arthur will definitely die.
Master. Master, madam. Come look at this.
What are these old folks doing?
Lift it higher. What are they doing?
Sir, we're from the capital, merchants. Passing through and curious, so we'd like to take a look inside.
From the capital? No wonder you look like you've never seen the world. Come on in. Let you out-of-town bumpkins. See our magistrate Arthur's one-of-a-kind establishment. The sanctuary. Sir.
Are you sure that they're all over 60?
Could you have made a mistake?
Even a strong 30-year-old would need to eat meat every meal to have such physique and strength. How could a 60-year-old possibly have such vitality?
Here, 60's considered young. Most are nearly 70. See that one lifting the barbell? He's 79.
What? He's 79? This?
Is this the sanctuary? This is like a morning workout for the gods.
This. How do they manage to be so healthy? Opening stance. Parting the wild horse's mane.
Look at this. What kind of moves are those? Feels like they're dancing.
See, that's why you're a bumpkin, right? This is our magistrate Arthur. Especially for us old folks, he developed this fitness routine. The old folks here are in such good shape. The first reason is this set of fitness Tai Chi. The second reason is the scientific diet.
What is a scientific diet?
Simply put, it's meat and vegetables for every meal. Balanced nutrition, a mix of meat and vegetables.
Your magistrate, Arthur, to hoard wealth, must be taking great pains, right? First, the fitness routine, then the scientific diet. These old folks staying here for a day must be paying your magistrate, Arthur, quite a lot of money.
Well, you're really wrong about that. When the sanctuary was first established, our magistrate, Arthur, declared, any citizen of Falcon who participated in the War of Resistance, killed enemy soldiers, and their descendants, those who died resisting the enemy. Those who, to build a prosperous and strong county, were severely wounded or fell, those over 60 years old, can all stay for free.
You mean they don't pay?
Our magistrate Arthur is indeed greedy for money, but he takes from the people and uses it for the people. This bitter cold land of Falcon has today's happy life, all because we met Magistrate Arthur.
Richard, it seems we have misunderstood Magistrate Arthur. Although this Magistrate Arthur is greedy for money, he is not for himself but for the people. Not to mention maintenance, the expenses of Falcon County. Just maintaining the sanctuary probably cost astronomical figures every year. Magistrate Arthur, if he didn't find more ways to make money, how would he have the money to support these old folks who have rendered service to the kingdom?
That's right. That brothel, although also run by Magistrate Arthur, the ones serving customers inside are all foreign women. Not a single one is a woman of our kingdom. So it's clear that this Magistrate Arthur is principled and has a bottom line, a good official.
Magistrate Arthur of Falcon County, how should I deal with you? If we just talk about your crimes, executing your entire bloodline wouldn't be too much. But I also cannot ignore your achievements. Morgan, continue leading the way to the county office.
Yes, Master.
Richard, are you still planning to kill Magistrate Arthur?
Mary, don't worry. This time going to the county office, it's not to kill him. I want to see for myself this man who makes me both love and hate, Arthur, Magistrate Arthur. Who on earth is he? Let's go.
What do you think you're doing?
No need to trouble yourself. I have come in person.
Who are you?
I am the magistrate of Falcon County. Arthur.
So you are Arthur.
You are suspected of, within the territory of Falcon County, engaging in espionage activities. Under orders from Magistrate Arthur, I hereby declare you are under arrest.
You. I haven't investigated him yet, but he's already investigated me. Seems Arthur's mind isn't just on hoarding wealth. When it comes to guarding against northern spies, he's put in work. He's indeed a good official, loyal to the kingdom. This is all just a misunderstanding. We are not northern spies. We're merchants from the capital. Just here to do business.
Misunderstanding or not, you folks can explain that in jail.
Arthur, don't get too cocky. You won't listen to reason, and you arrest people without distinguishing right from wrong. Besides, with just this handful of men, you want to arrest us? Isn't that a bit short-handed?
Master.
Mary, don't try to stop me. Today, I'm going to take this Magistrate Arthur down a peg. Arrest them.
They even fired cannons.
You. Were you summoning them?
Tiger. Carter. Bastard. You killed them.
What's all the shouting for? Just some knockout drops. They're still alive. I love the look on your faces of you clueless city bumpkins.
This armor is clearly not standard Imperial armor. Tell me, where'd you get it? Deploying troops privately and making armor without authorization? Do you know that under the kingdom's laws, your entire bloodline is to be executed?
How dare you? You northern scum. How dare you threaten Magistrate Arthur? Cuff him.
Who dares to try?
Cuff him. Unlock it now.
Master.
You're fighting back?
You dare hit me? Do you know who I am? Unlock it if you want to live.
Let me tell you. We've nabbed at least 3 guys claiming to be the king. Come on, out with it. So, who are you this time? You're not Richard, are you?
My lord. We've finished interrogating them. The headman goes by Griffin. From Crown City. He won't confess to being a northern spy. My lord. For these stubborn bastards, hard labor won't work.
Oliver. Are you saying they're spies for the Northern Horde?
Lately, the Northern Horde's been busy. Sending spies our way one after another. Plus, the Secret Service answers to you. With them watching, they definitely can't get away.
But our Falcon soldiers finished re-equipping over a year ago. The Northern Horde's known for ages. But Griffin reacted like he'd never seen it. Plus, he was furious about me mobilizing troops. This reaction isn't that of a Northern spy, more like a royal envoy.
A royal envoy? My lord, if he really is one.
We're in deep trouble. What's the panic? I'm just guessing. All right. Tomorrow morning, take them to the arsenal for hard labor and see how they react.
Yes, my lord. I'll set it up right away.
My report has been in for months. By now, the imperial decree for my execution should have arrived long ago, but it's still not here. Could Richard be playing his own game? Secretly sending an envoy to snoop around Falcon County? If so, then Griffin and his men are definitely the envoys. Forget it. True or not? We'll know tomorrow.
My lord, it's getting late. Time for bed. I've already warmed the bed for you. I've come to help you wash and change.
All right.
A slip doesn't always lead to eternal regret. A vertical stroke with a dot in the middle. What character is that?
Reflect on yesterday, seize today, race toward tomorrow.
Your Majesty. Master, Madam. Why are you doing this? Why not reveal your identities and chop off a few heads?
Let's leave that aside for now. Whether Arthur believes it or not, even if he does, we might die sooner.
Right. Look at Arthur. Just now, he knocked your sword away with one move. Clearly, he's no ordinary man. If we reveal our identities, he might, to protect himself, silence us. We might as well. Just stay here, and take it slow. Wait until they investigate thoroughly, and they'll naturally let us out.
But what if he can't figure it out?
With his ability, it's only a matter of time. But what I care more about are those soldiers' armor and weapons. In our kingdom's army, armor and weapons are all standardized by the royal court. But the armor here in Falcon is completely different from ours in the kingdom. Tell me, is it possible that Arthur is going behind our backs and illegally forging armor?
You mean he wants to rebel?
Richard, I think you might be overthinking. This armor could very well have been bought from foreigners. Falcon County is the front line of resisting the Northern Horde. The demand for armor is high, so buying some from outsiders is understandable. Magistrate Arthur loves the people like his own children. Things like illegally forging armor, such treasonous acts, he would never do.
That's best. As long as Arthur doesn't cross the line of illegally forging armor, that bottom line, everything else can be negotiated.
Here.
These are your ID badges. Tomorrow, bring this badge to the Falcon Arsenal for hard labor.
Wait. There's an arsenal in Falcon?
Master, the scale of this arsenal is bigger than the royal courts. Is this really something a border town could build?
Hurry up. Later. When putting these iron ores into the iron furnace. Be careful, alright? Don't get hurt.
This is iron ore. It really is iron ore. Arthur actually dared to mine iron illegally. Traitor. Traitor. He's a real traitor. What the hell are you doing?
Nothing. Master.
My lord, judging by their reaction, these guys might really be.
No rush. Let others show them around other workshops.
Let's watch them for now. But my lord, regarding their identities, if they really are who we think they are, they will definitely report to the king. The king will probably order your death.
Order my death.
Master, this Magistrate Arthur is truly a remarkable man. Forging swords using water power, it not only saves labor, but all makes the weapon stronger. His arsenal is much more impressive than yours.
What did you say? You think I'm worse than Arthur?
No.
Wait. That's standard Imperial armor. Where are you sending it?
This junk? Of course, we're scrapping it, throwing it back into the furnace to recycle.
How dare you? This? Who told you to do this? This Imperial armor, even if it's not as good as Falcon's armor, was bestowed by the royal court and is a symbol of the king's grace. How dare you call it junk and scrap it? Do you have any respect for it?
The king? Are you insane?
You.
What else would you do with junk?
You say, this? He.
Master, have a bun. They're meat-filled, master. They're delicious, master. Eat.
No.
It's fine, I'll eat.
Mary? Tell me, this Arthur. How exactly should we deal with him? His crime is nearly rebellion. Even if I execute his entire extended family, it wouldn't be too much. But his talent and the arsenal's craftsmanship, I really covet them.
I still believe Magistrate Arthur is a rare good official.
But he illegally manufactured weapons and armor and illegally mined iron. How is that different from treason?
But if he truly had rebellious intentions, he wouldn't have written that official report that seals his own doom.
You mean?
I think Magistrate Arthur must be ambitious, but with no place to apply his skills, he wrote this letter. Gambling with his life, to catch your Majesty's attention. Falcon County is truly too small for someone of his exceptional governance talent. Only by winning your Majesty's appreciation and being entrusted with an important post, can he truly realize his aspirations and serve the kingdom loyally. Besides, Falcon County has only 4 garrison regiments, no more than 20,000 men. Magistrate Arthur illegally made armor and weapons, but no cannons. Even if he truly rebelled. Facing the royal court's Hongwu cannons, this little force would be annihilated in an instant. Master, there is no need to worry.
I'll listen to you, Mary. As long as he doesn't secretly make firearms and is willing to hand over the arsenal's technology, I will spare his life. But I'm warning you now. If this Arthur dares to touch firearms, then I'd rather not have this technology. Even if the God of Heaven came, I would still execute that Arthur.
All right. Let's eat quickly. Come on.
What's that noise? What's wrong? This? What's going on? What happened? What are they up to?
Master, be careful.
How dare Arthur manufacture firearms privately? And they are even more powerful than the Imperial cannons. Traitor. Absolutely a traitor. Where's Arthur? Where's Arthur? I'll cut off his head. I'll cut off that corrupt official's head.
You gotta calm down.
Don't stop me.
Madam, are you all right?
Never mind me. Go stop the master. Go.
Yes.
My lord, judging by his reaction, he must be a royal envoy. Only a royal envoy would be this angry, seeing you privately manufacture firearms, armor, and weapons.
In my past life, they said Richard was a bloodthirsty king. But now I see, he's rough but thorough. After reading my report, he can still remain rational. He secretly sent a royal envoy to verify the truth. And now my plan to go home has to be delayed again.
My lord, what do we do now? Just say something.
Since we've confirmed they're not Northern Scouts, let them go. Tomorrow at dawn, send them on their way.
But,
No buts. Just do as I say.
my lord, my lord, my lord, you've lost your mind. Once they return to the court, they'll definitely report to the king. By then, the king will certainly order your execution. No. My lord is always smart. He wouldn't put himself in danger. He must have a plan. But, what could it be?
Tomorrow at dawn, send them on their way.
Could it be? That's what my lord means. This is a serious crime. I don't care. For my lord, I'd die without regret.
Generals, I have come to see you again. Thinking back, when I first entered reincarnation, I served under General Maximus, defending Falcon Pass. 10 life reincarnation. Started from Falcon Pass. And now, it also ends at Falcon Pass. Tomorrow, the royal envoy will return to the capital, and will report my crimes to the royal court. Then, Richard will have me ordered to be executed. And I will go home. In the future, I will come to see you generals again, probably as a modern tourist, traveling to Falcon Pass. By then, I will definitely bring premium vintage wine to offer to you generals. However, you generals can rest assured, before the imperial decree for my execution arrives, I, Arthur, will definitely, at Falcon Pass, stand my last watch. I will never let the Northern Army breach the pass that you generals once guarded.
My lord, Deputy Oliver is here to see you. He's waiting in the back hall of the magistrate's office. My lord, have some tea.
Sylvia, why are your hands so cold? Are you sick? Guards, summon Dr. Solis.
My lord, I'm fine now.
You are my steward, Sylvia. As for your own health, you may not value it, but I cannot ignore it. Sit here by me for now. When Dr. Solis arrives, he'll take your pulse properly. Come on.
Thank you, my lord.
Well, the arrangements I made, are they all taken care of? Those royal envoys, have they been sent off?
My lord,
Sylvia is family. Speak freely.
my lord, everything is arranged. I've ordered assassins to disguise as northern barbarians, stationed on the main road. As soon as they leave the city, they'll strike swiftly. Take them all down. Those envoys will never live to see the king.
You, who told you to do this?
My lord, didn't you tell me to send them off?
Tomorrow morning, send them on their way. Is that what I meant? You fool. You've ruined my plans. Hurry up and go, call off those assassins.
Yes, sir.
Go! Now!
Go, go.
That Oliver. He makes me so mad. All my careful planning, he'll ruin it one day.
Please calm down, my lord. Deputy Oliver meant well, even if he messed up.
My lord. My lord.
Oliver. Why are you back? Did you call off the assassins, or have the envoys already been killed?
No, no, no. They never even left the city. They came to the county office. They want to do business with you, my lord.
Do business with me? What on earth are those envoys thinking? Illegally manufacturing firearms and armor. Shouldn't they immediately go to the capital and report me for treason? Rebellion?
My lord. Will you see them?
All right, since they want to see me. Take them to the reception hall. Let's see what they're really up to. But since they came to me as merchants, before that, we still need to follow the proper procedures.
But, my lord, they are. After all. All right, my lord.
Right here.
Master, don't forget our agreement.
I remember. Before we go back, we'll do business with Arthur first. Then, as merchants, first become friends, then take the chance to observe Arthur's character. But Mary, I just don't get it. You said he committed treason, we saw that. He also built firearms. Why do you insist on me continuing to observe Arthur? A traitor like him, if it were up to me, I'd have executed him long ago.
If you were a traitor, we wouldn't have been cleared of charges and set free.
He does have some conscience, but not much.
Traitors can be killed, but a true scholar is hard to find. The arsenal's casting techniques, and the fireball manufacturing technology, do you really not want them? Besides, these days, after our observation, Magistrate Arthur is not only skilled in creation, but also a capable leader. Although sometimes he loses control of his actions, he is using a way not recognized by the world to benefit the nation and the people. With a little guidance, he will surely serve the royal court. Richard, don't you want to, 100 years from now, leave our son Philip a scholar who can enrich the nation and pacify the people, an unparalleled scholar?
That's true. Our Philip needs a true scholar to properly assist him. All right, I'll listen to you. First, do business with Arthur. Let's go.
Master Griffin.
You're Deputy Oliver, right? Tell your magistrate, Arthur. I want to do business with him. We'll make money together.
If you want to do business, that's fine. But our magistrate Arthur has a rule. Any foreign merchant who wants to do business with him must first pay a $500 entry fee.
You.
What? Pay an entry fee to do business? $500? Is your magistrate Arthur trying to rip us off?
Master Griffin, $500 is already very little. Some merchants have offered $1,000, and our magistrate Arthur wouldn't even see them.
Won't see me, huh? Then I'll beat the drum of justice. Let's see if your magistrate Arthur will see me or not.
And Master Griffin. Master Griffin.
Master.
Master. That damn Arthur.
The drum of justice is made of paper. Is this to stop the people from seeking justice? Is this a scam on the people?
You. How dare you smash this drum? It's made of paper. These are royal envoys. You really dared to act. Let's go. You little cutie. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Don't hold me back. This group of people has just arrived in our Falcon County. Ignorance is forgivable. Let's give them a chance to make things right.
Magistrate Oliver. The people beating the drum for justice is a tradition passed down from our ancestors. But how can the drum's surface be papier-mâché?
How could it be papier-mâché?
Because this drum holds educational significance for our Falcon County. 3 years ago, Magistrate Arthur came on a donkey to report for duty in Falcon County. At that time, Falcon County was ravaged by famine. People barely survived. Magistrate Arthur, like you, broke this drum of justice. Good that it's broken. Out with the old.
In with the new. You have no choice. Either starve to death, or use the life you have left with me to build a brighter future. A divine being once said, "Hell is not empty." I vow not to become a Buddha, but I don't buy it. Because those are just illusory gods. What you can trust are only your own hardworking hands. And me, Magistrate Arthur, who swore that as long as you don't have new clothes, I will only wear patched official robes.
We trust Magistrate Arthur. From then on, Magistrate Arthur led us to rebuild Falcon County, and this papier-mâché drum of justice became a reminder. Whenever the people see this, they think of the once impoverished Falcon County, so poor it couldn't even afford to fix the drum of justice. Master.
Magistrate Arthur is right. This time, I'm on Magistrate Arthur's side.
This time, I also stand with Magistrate Arthur. Master, this time you went too far. Too rash.
If the people can't wear new clothes, he will forever wear patched official robes. Folks, this time, I was wrong. I'm sorry, everyone. Now I know that this drum is a priceless treasure for everyone. So, I won't talk about compensation. If I use money, it would insult this drum. Today, I'll sit right here and patch it up, bit by bit.
Magistrate Oliver.
Magistrate Oliver, I paid the $500 entry fee. Take us to see Magistrate Arthur. What's wrong? Not enough?
No. I mean, you have to get in line at the back. There are 10 merchants ahead of you, waiting to see Magistrate Arthur.
But I paid the entry fee. Still gotta wait in line?
Magistrate Oliver. Magistrate Oliver.
What?
Cut us a break. Let our master go in first. We gotta get back to the capital.
If I took your money, and Magistrate Arthur found out, I'd be a dead man.
Your magistrate, Arthur has always been a corrupt official, so why won't he allow you to be corrupt too? Isn't that classic double standard?
Bullshit. Our Magistrate Arthur is the most selfless man in the world. To develop this region, he doesn't hesitate to become so corrupt that even the king would want to execute him. But you don't know. He once warned each one of us.
Everyone, our Falcon County, if we want to achieve rapid development, we must take shortcuts and take unorthodox paths. So starting tomorrow, I will become a money-grubbing corrupt official, and you are not allowed to do anything related to corruption. I will increase everyone's income so you can support your families and have savings every year. But if I learn that anyone who has benefited still dares to be corrupt, even just a single coin, I will make sure they die a gruesome death.
Yes.
Actually, we all know. He does this just so we won't be implicated. So when he confesses, he alone will go to Richard's guillotine. Tell me, a good official like him, how could he be a hypocrite?
Then, if the king insists on cutting off his head, what would you do?
A blood petition from the people to appeal to the king. If Richard insists on taking Magistrate Arthur's head, I am willing to be the one carrying the blood petition to beat the drum of justice. I am willing to use my blood to stain Richard's blind eyes. I am willing for Magistrate Arthur to join him on the guillotine. If Richard insists on beheading Magistrate Arthur, I am willing to be the one to carry the blood petition from the people and strike the drum of justice. I am willing to use my blood to stain Richard's blind eyes red. I am willing to follow Magistrate Arthur to the execution ground.
Right. If Richard insists on killing Magistrate Arthur, Then we will follow Magistrate Arthur to the guillotine. Exactly. We are willing to go with Magistrate Arthur and die with him, and go to our deaths together.
An honest official capable of this degree has never existed. I never thought a corrupt official would be the one to do it.
Master, you're now just a merchant chasing profit. We're here for money. You'd better go to the back door and line up to see Magistrate Arthur.
All right. I want to see too. What kind of person makes these commoners willing to offend the royal majesty for him?
Go in.
We've been queuing for ages, and finally we get to go in. Let's go.
Magistrate Arthur's residence. No fighters allowed inside.
You wait here. My master and I will go in ourselves.
Listen to my wife and wait outside. Inside Magistrate Arthur's mansion, it should be safe.
Yes, master, madam.
Quite a pretty girl, huh?
Are you Master and Madam Griffin?
Yes, we are.
And you are?
I am the steward of Magistrate Arthur's residence. Sylvia, please follow me.
Let's go.
Please come in.
Good heavens. A mere magistrate's reception hall is more lavish than my own palace. Outrageous, master. A crystal treasure of this quality. In our whole kingdom, there's only a small one. And Arthur has such a big one. This is extreme extravagance. Truly extreme.
My lord, Master and Madam Griffin are here.
You can go rest. Here, have a grape.
Look at him.
You have one too. Open up.
Master.
Magistrate Arthur. We meet again. Magistrate Arthur, we waited outside in line for a long time to see you. Is this your way of treating guests?
You knew I was Magistrate Arthur. When you saw me,
Why didn't you show respect?
you're just a merchant. Even when you see my maid, you should treat her with respect. Who gave you the nerve to dare to be on my turf and question me?
My master is visiting for the first time. If he was rude, please forgive him, Magistrate Arthur.
You do realize you were rude. See all the decorations in this hall? They are all bribes from wealthy merchants working with me. And you come empty-handed.
To test an official?
What? No 2-pound gold ornament? Not even one? A Wu Daozi original? Not even one? You bring nothing and dare to discuss business with me? What gives you the nerve? Get mad. Come on, get mad. After I humiliated you like this, as a royal envoy, can you still tolerate it? If I were you, I'd walk out right now, then go back to the capital and immediately report to Richard to have my head cut off.
Hold back, Richard. You gotta hold back. You once issued a nationwide proclamation. Expel the barbarians, restore the realm, establish law and order, save the people. But now, only the save the people part hasn't been achieved yet. But in this land, this corrupt official pulled it off. I need his talent. I risked my life for you to conquer this kingdom. For the starving people, for the kingdom, today, no matter what, you must continue to play this lowly merchant. One day, he will kneel before you and smash the floor. Magistrate Arthur, you're right to scold me. Beg for cooperation, huh? Who'd come empty-handed? How about this? We brought from the capital 10 carts of shoe brocade, all for you. How about it?
My lord.
Are you kidding me? Is this royal envoy a turtle? He can even take that?
Magistrate Arthur, if you think the gifts aren't enough, I'll have more prepared right away.
No need. I'm not feeling well. As for the cooperation, I'll have the deputy of this county discuss with you in detail. You.
How dare you?
Master,
Look at him.
Easy, easy, easy.
Mary, did I say something wrong? Look, I gave him gifts, so why is he unhappy?
Perhaps great talents in this world are all like this, just eccentric, I guess.
I never thought these royal envoys would be such cuties, so tolerant. With all the humiliation I dished out, they still didn't run away. If this keeps dragging on, when will I ever get to go home? I have to find a way to make these envoys scurry back to the capital and tattle. Someone.
My lord. Your orders?
Tonight, find me a few skilled men to properly entertain Griffin, those little cuties. Breaking a few legs doesn't matter. Every last one of them. I want them tomorrow crawling out of the county office.
This.
First thing tomorrow. If anyone among them walks out standing, I'll break your legs.
Yes, my lord.
This time, I don't believe you can still tolerate it.
Magistrate Oliver, thanks to your explanation just now. Otherwise, my wife and I would have misunderstood Magistrate Arthur.
Don't worry, you too. Our Magistrate Arthur loves the people like his own children. Over the years, the army pay issued by the court has been siphoned off at every level. The weapons and armor shipped to us were all defective rejects nobody wanted. Relying on those, the people of Falcon would have been wiped out long ago by the enemy heavy cavalry. Magistrate Arthur had no choice but to risk execution. And illegally forge armor, illegally forge firearms. What for? It was to help your majesty protect the people, protect this land. In my view, Magistrate Arthur illegally forging armor is not only not a crime, but also deserves to be decreed a promotion.
Your Magistrate Arthur having you as Deputy Oliver is truly his luck. Don't worry. Now that we have reached a cooperation agreement, we're friends. Once we're back in the capital, we'll naturally find a way to convey your intent to the court, help your Magistrate Arthur get promotion and titles.
Then, thanks a lot, Master Griffin. It's getting dark. Master Griffin, Madam Griffin, Magistrate Arthur has arranged for his men to prepare a dinner for you. How about calling Brother Morgan to join us for a meal? Does that sound good?
Sure.
Please.
Halt.
What is this? Magistrate Oliver, what are they doing?
Master Griffin, please take Madam Griffin inside first. I'll take care of this.
All right.
Who ordered you to bring troops here, disturbing our honored guests, ruining Magistrate Arthur's future? Can you take the blame, Magistrate Oliver?
Magistrate Arthur ordered me.
To break their legs? Bullshit. Magistrate Arthur would never give you such an order. You must be plotting something. To kill Magistrate Arthur.
Magistrate Oliver, it's true. Magistrate Arthur said it himself. Find a few skilled men, properly entertain them tonight, break their legs, make sure they don't walk out of the county office standing.
Magistrate Arthur really said that? That's not right. These men are royal envoys. Unless Magistrate Arthur wants to die, he couldn't possibly give such an order. Could the order have a deeper meaning? You just said, skilled, entertain.
Right.
So that's what you meant, my lord.
Then, Magistrate Oliver, do we still fight them?
Fight my ass, you cutie. The order from the magistrate wasn't to find a few tough guys, it was to find a few girls with slender waists and good skills. To properly entertain Master Griffin and his party tonight. Then?
But the magistrate also said, to break their legs.
The third leg is still a leg, isn't it?
Right. So that's what you meant.
What else? With a brain like yours, you're destined to be a bailiff for life. Good thing I caught on fast and pulled you back in time. Otherwise, the goodwill I earned for nothing would have been ruined by you. What are you standing there for? Go now, find a few slender-waisted, skilled girls.
Yes, sir. Go.
Come back. Remember, find ones with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Got it, got it.
Go. My lord, you're here.
Last night, the task I gave Carter, he told you about it, right? How did it go?
My lord, when I handle things, you can rest assured, absolutely flawless. The royal envoy's legs, even if not broken, within 3 days, they definitely won't be able to straighten up. Good, good.
The legs are broken, those royal envoys will surely hate me to the core. When they return to court and see Richard, they'll do everything they can to get Richard to execute me. This time, there shouldn't be any surprises, right?
My lord, look, look.
Magistrate Arthur, sorry about that, please excuse my behavior. Last night, thanks for the hospitality, but I didn't expect those Western girls to be so awesome. My waist is almost broken.
Hospitality? Western girls?
My lord, I, as you instructed, made sure these people didn't leave on their own 2 feet. All of them had to lean on the walls. My lord, my arrangement, was it satisfactory? Satisfactory.
Very satisfactory.
Satisfactory my ass.
You.
Get the hell out of here.
What's going on? Don't tell me you offended Magistrate Arthur.
Master, no. Magistrate Arthur is just too hospitable. Last night, Deputy Oliver went to such lengths to entertain us. But Magistrate Arthur still wasn't satisfied. He felt we were neglected. So, he just now chewed Deputy Oliver out.
Yes, master. Magistrate Arthur is a warm and hospitable person. This kindness we'll all remember. Yes, yes.
I see. Magistrate Arthur, Deputy Oliver's hospitality last night, we were very satisfied. And during the feast, he also praised Magistrate Arthur's governance of Falcon and his achievements and hard work. I've already decided, after returning to the capital, to use my connections to petition the king for your promotion and titles.
What did you say? He's been praising me? It's over. It's all over. All my careful planning was ruined by him. What sin have I committed? Why did I end up with such a fool as my deputy? I have to find another way to get myself killed.
Magistrate Arthur. Sir.
An agent from beyond the pass reports that His Grace of the Northern Horde, Valerius, has summoned the leaders of all tribes, totaling 300,000 troops, and is mobilizing for war. Furthermore, they've arranged a number of scouts to infiltrate our Falcon border defenses. All signs indicate that they will after the Harvest Festival launch an attack on Falcon.
This Valerius couldn't sit still after all.
Sir, I suggest that the Harvest Festival be postponed. The priority now is to deploy guards and strengthen border defense.
No need. The Harvest Festival will proceed as planned. As for the city defenses, no need to reinforce. On the contrary, leave more gaps for them. Also, don't catch all those scouts. Let 1 or 2 slip back.
Do you mean to show weakness to the enemy and lure them in?
Go do it.
I didn't expect a civil official to understand the art of war. However, I do want to warn you of one thing. Whether it's hoarding wealth or forging weapons, the king might overlook those. But if you, as a mere civil official, illegally control border military power, even though I was once the king's royal guard, I can't save your life.
Exactly. In feudal dynasties, the biggest fear is civil rebellion. Especially Richard strictly forbids civil officials from leading troops. When Valerius attacks, I just need to forcibly detain these royal envoys and let them see that I, Arthur, not only illegally control the border troops, but also have the ability to march an army to the capital. By then, I'll surely get killed. I'm a dead man.
You. Master. Magistrate Arthur is a wise man. What you just said, surely Magistrate Arthur understands. Magistrate Arthur, what you just mentioned, the Harvest Festival, what does it mean?
Nothing. It's just our citizens of Falcon celebrating the harvest.
For the desolate borderlands to grow crops is already a feat. Could there actually be a bountiful harvest?
Before Magistrate Arthur arrived, we truly couldn't grow anything. But Magistrate Arthur, after coming to Falcon, improved the rice fields. Not only can we grow crops, but we also get a yield of 600 pounds per acre, far surpassing the prosperous southern lands.
Are you serious?
Of course.
You talk too much.
Magistrate, Arthur, this harvest festival, could you let us go check it out? If it's really as Miss Sylvia said, and the yield exceeds 600 pounds per acre, then you, my lord, have achieved an unparalleled achievement. With such achievements, being granted titles and lands is only fitting.
The position of king, I don't even care for, let alone being granted titles and lands. But since Sylvia let it slip, letting these royal envoys take a look isn't a bad idea. Better yet, let the envoy calculate how much tax I can submit in a year. When the time comes to pay taxes, I'll deliberately embezzle 90% of the grain tax. It's another way to get killed. Good. I approve.
Great.
Sylvia, are you feeling better? If you're not well, you don't have to share the royal bed.
Thank you, my lord. I'm much better now, my lord.
All right then.
By the way, my lord, Deputy Oliver's been kneeling all day.
Let him in.
My lord, I know I was wrong.
Rise. Since your intentions were good, I'll let it slide this time. If you ever dare to jump to conclusions and twist my orders again, I will not forgive you.
Thank you, my lord. From now on, I will never again misinterpret your meaning. But, my lord, a while ago, you told me not to kill them, and recently, you forbade me from sucking up to them. I really don't understand your intentions. I beg you to enlighten me, my lord.
You don't need to understand. You just need to follow my orders. Okay? Tomorrow is the Harvest Festival. Use tonight to prepare well. Compile our county's amount of fertile land and crop yield data and make sure it's all in order. Early tomorrow morning, show it to those royal envoys. Preferably, let them see at a glance and understand the tax amount our county should pay.
My lord, you plan to use the agricultural tax to gain a promotion and titles. Yes, instead of using those underhanded methods to flatter the envoys. This kind of fair and square approach is more direct and effective. You are wise, my lord.
Please rest assured, my lord. All right. Go do it. Don't disappoint me again.
Yes, my lord.
This bastard, even I, the king, don't live as well as him.
Master Arthur. As you instructed, all the fields have been planted with your improved seeds. Today we randomly harvested about 10 acres. Here are the sampled yields from each household's per acre crop yields. Please take a look, Master Arthur.
Oliver.
Yes. The Drakes. For any acre, the threshed grain yield per acre is about 680 pounds. The Lewises. For any acre, the threshed grain yield per acre is about 700 pounds. The Carters. For any acre, the threshed grain yield per acre is about 750 pounds.
These numbers are true?
Absolutely true.
The fertile lands of our kingdom yield at most about 300 pounds per acre. Yet here in Falcon County, the bitter cold lands, the yield per acre can reach 600 or 700 pounds.
I know you. You must be that city bumpkin, right? For someone like you, who has never seen the world, to doubt our Master Arthur's abilities is not surprising. There are a few rice fields ahead. Feel free to try 1 acre. Prove it, and you'll know.
All right, Morgan.
Let me take you to have a look.
Yes, master. Right this way.
700 pounds.
That's unbelievable.
It's true. Master, it's true. The rice under Magistrate Arthur's rule yields over 600 pounds per acre, and the grains are plump, all top-quality rice.
Wonderful, wonderful. If this rice seed spreads to the entire kingdom, there will be no more starving souls in the kingdom.
Congratulations, my lord. You have achieved such a great merit. As long as Magistrate Arthur pays the agricultural tax this year. Once His Majesty learns of this, he will certainly bestow upon him great rewards.
Mary is right. More than just rewards. If the king is pleased, he will also grant him promotion and titles.
Just wait. When the time comes to pay the agricultural tax, I will present His Majesty with a great gift.
My lord, the Secret Service from beyond the pass reports that Commander Nero of the Northern Horde is leading 50,000 advanced troops and rushing towards Falcon.
After brewing for so long, this Valerius finally can't sit still, huh? Valerius finally can't sit still?
Magistrate Arthur, since you have official business, we'll take our leave.
Magistrate Arthur, we've been in Falcon for quite some days. As for our business, it's almost settled. The harvest, we've seen it all. It's time to return to the capital. Magistrate Arthur, farewell. What are you doing? Magistrate Arthur, why is this?
Nothing in particular. I heard that Master Griffin was once His Majesty's Royal Guard, has experience leading troops and fighting, and has seen the world. So I want to keep you, temporarily, as my general.
You, Arthur, also need something from me. But I am the son of heaven. With war imminent, I must go back to take charge of this situation. I don't have time to play with you, a petty magistrate playing house. Sorry, Magistrate Arthur. There's a lot of business in the capital waiting for me. As for this general position, you should find someone better.
Master Griffin, that's not up to you. Tie him up and draft him.
Master.
Move.
You little cutie, you dare to grab me and conscript me? Do you know who I am? You'll regret this.
Take him away.
Move.
Master. Let's go, Master.
If I don't keep you, how can I show you that I have the ability to march into the capital and force an abdication and rebel?
Magistrate Arthur, do you really mean to keep us here by force?
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Madam Griffin, I'm sorry. You'll have to come too.
I'm so mad. All right.
General Griffin, this is the armor Magistrate Arthur gave you.
You corrupt official. Drafting me, forcing me into the army, bullying me like a dog. You're unworthy of royal grace.
Master Griffin, if you ask me, the one unworthy of royal grace is you.
Nonsense.
If it benefits the kingdom, I'd sacrifice my life. I won't avoid it for personal gain or loss. I'm a civil official, but I know when the country's in danger, I should use my own flesh and blood to build a wall at the border and return in a body bag. That's my lifelong wish. But you, once a royal guard of His Majesty, favored by royal grace for generations, should have armed yourself and fought for the country. Now, you're a coward afraid to die, begging for mercy like a dog. Ask yourself, have you ever lived up to what you once wore? That military uniform? Do you still deserve to be called a soldier of our kingdom?
You.
Well said. If it benefits the kingdom, I'd sacrifice my life. I shall not avoid it because of personal gain or loss. You're not old. Let's just stay and let Magistrate Arthur see what you've got. And show Magistrate Arthur that whenever His Majesty needs you, whenever the country needs you, you, a merchant, can armor up again and become General Griffin again.
Fine. Can't leave anyway. Might as well stay as a conscript, to see if Arthur, as a civil official, is illegally commanding troops. What are you waiting for? Go grab your armor and come fight the enemy with me. Yes.
Master.
Done. Hold on. Killing the enemy can wait. General Griffin, can you write?
Of course.
Then first, on my behalf, to the king, write an official report.
All right. What do you want to write?
Say that the king should delay reinforcements to Falcon. Instead, have Marshal Sterling lead the main force to march north from the northern outpost, then flank from the west to the rear of the northern horde. When the time comes, Marshal Sterling and I will launch a pincer attack and wipe out the enemy's 300,000 troops in one fell swoop at Falcon Pass. Settle it once and for all.
Nice idea, but unrealistic. The Falcon garrison has only about 20,000 men. How can you hold out until Marshal Sterling arrives?
Because I believe in the soldiers of Falcon, and even more in the equipment I spent a fortune to upgrade for them, and my 240 new Hongwu cannons. They will definitely hold until Marshal Sterling arrives.
Wait. What did you say? 240 cannons? The Falcon garrison has 4 guards. By law, you're only allowed to equip 120 cannons. You expanded the army without authorization. That deserves the death penalty.
So what? Karakoram, the birthplace of the old regime, and now the provisional capital of the Northern Horde. I bet the Northern Emperor is sitting there right now, waiting for news. Waiting for their heavy cavalry to breach the gates of Falcon Pass again. Waiting to turn our realm back into their great horde. I, Arthur, am also waiting for news. To crush the 300,000 enemy troops. Because only then can I beat those barbarian freaks into submission, scare them off, and beat them until they never dare to covet our lands again. Beat them until they never dare to harm the kingdom's people. That way, I, Arthur, can go home in peace. Moreover, only at Falcon Pass, if we defeat the Northern Army, will Marshal Sterling have the chance to press the advantage, and in one vigorous effort, capture the enemy capital. With luck, we might even recover the Imperial Seal. As long as we win, and recover the Imperial Seal, even if His Majesty has me executed afterward, I'll have no regrets.
Good. Good. A civil official with a general's heart indeed, Magistrate Arthur. You built 120 extra cannons. As long as you win the battle and recover the Imperial Seal, that's merit, not a crime. You dictate, and all right.
My lord, I've already sent someone to rush the report by express royal dispatch to the capital.
Great.
Magistrate Arthur, this is the Falcon Commander's seat. How could you, a civil official, sit here?
Guards,
My lord,
convey my orders. Notify General Leon of the Left Guard, General Young of the Right Guard, General Carter of Sunfort, and General Wright of Knee Camp to come to the combat command room immediately to discuss the defense deployment.
yes, my lord.
I say, Magistrate Arthur, are you out of your mind? The Falcon Commander is a 4th grade official. You, a 7th grade magistrate, how can you give them orders? That's overstepping your authority. Besides, General Leon and the others will never obey your orders.
The rations and pay of the Falcon garrison are issued by me. Weapons and firearms are provided by me. Military tactics are also taught by me. My military orders, from top to bottom in Falcon, who dares to disobey?
We pay our respects to Magistrate Arthur.
You actually listen to him? Ridiculous. You're all insane. Let alone whether a 7th grade magistrate knows anything about military tactics, the very idea of a civil official commanding troops is itself a great taboo for His Majesty. Win or lose, he must die.
This royal envoy is truly perceptive. I just want to die. As long as we can expel the barbarians and protect the realm. What does it matter if I die?
I tell you, you are all commanders appointed by the royal court. And you let him act so recklessly?
Magistrate Arthur is our mentor. He gave us armor and taught us tactics. I, Leon, am willing to die for Magistrate Arthur.
We are all willing to die for Magistrate Arthur.
You. What a man, Arthur. Behind the royal court's back, You've already taken full military and political control of the county. Is this still a magistrate? This is the local tyrant of Falcon.
Master. Now, with the enemy at the gates, we should focus on fighting the enemy. Other matters can be discussed after the battle.
Report. Report, my lord. The Northern Envoy has come to pay respects.
Let him in.
Northern Envoy, greetings, Magistrate Arthur. I come on orders of His Grace, specifically to discuss with you, Magistrate Arthur, a great plan.
Let's hear it. Discuss? What grand plan?
His Grace knows well that you are a genius of the age. In just 3 years, you transformed this border wasteland into a land of plenty. Are you truly content to serve under another?
Indeed, I am not. I wonder if His Grace has any good suggestions?
Of course. His Grace said that if you let our 300,000 troops through the pass and provide weapons and supplies, once we conquer the kingdom, we will give you the southern realms as your own. The Great Horde is willing to divide the realm along the river, sharing the world with you.
You dare? Looking to die? Are you really going to agree with him?
I've heard such words countless times. The most recent was around the early years of the Zhongguan era in the ancient empire. I was also stationed at Falcon Pass, and a Turkic envoy just like you also said he would share the world with me. Such words have made my ears calloused.
His Grace's word is law. If you don't believe me, you can swear a blood oath with His Grace.
No need. Go back and tell Valerius that I, Arthur, may not be a good official, but I still have my principles. Things like betraying my country and colluding with the enemy, I can't do.
Magistrate Arthur, you truly don't want to be king?
I just want to go home now. Besides, even if I wanted to be king, there's no need to cooperate with you. I have 20,000 troops in Falcon County, enough to march to the capital, and force old Richard to abdicate.
What's this cutie saying?
My lord, watch your words. The royal envoy is still here.
Since Magistrate Arthur is so ungrateful, causing trouble for the Northern Army, then I will step over Magistrate Arthur's corpse, trample the cliffs of Falcon County, and conquer the heartland. Farewell.
This man has extraordinary courage. In the Northern Court, he must be someone important. Oliver.
Here.
Investigate thoroughly this man's identity.
My lord, I've already sent someone to investigate in secret. This man is the eldest son of the Batula clan's leader. His real name is Marcus.
What? He is Marcus? Ethan's father. According to historical records, in 1449, which is 51 years after Richard's death, Marcus's son, Ethan, defeated the kingdom's army at Obsidian Fortress and captured the king of the realm, Edward. From then on, the fate of the kingdom was completely rewritten. This indirectly led to the Han people's centuries of humiliation. Guards.
My lord.
Transmit my military order. At all costs. Intercept the Northern Envoy. If he resists, kill him on the spot.
Yes.
To stop this from poisoning future generations. Also, order the army to be on full alert in the city. Cannons aimed at South Peak. Bows fully drawn. Prepare for battle.
Yes. Reporting, my lord. Marcus has been executed. I have followed your orders and cut off his head, and sent it to the enemy camp. Report. A letter from the War Council. The Royal Court has adopted your proposal. Marshal Sterling will not reinforce Falcon Pass. He will march directly to the northern outpost, then circle back from beyond the pass and attack the Northern Army's rear. Soldiers of Falcon are ordered to hold the line until the morning of November 2nd. Report. Commander Nero is leading 50,000 vanguard troops toward Falcon Pass and has advanced 50 miles. They will attack within days.
My lord already knows. You can all leave now.
Yes, Miss Sylvia.
Sylvia, come here. Come with me to pay respects to the generals. My 3 mentors. I've come to see you. Ten Life Reincarnation. I was fortunate to receive your true teachings. But I am a clumsy person. I only ever learned a fraction of your skills. Yet that small fraction allowed me, through multiple reincarnations, to achieve repeated merits at Falcon Pass. In this life, I came to the kingdom. Before I go home, I want to use knowledge from the future and what I learned from you, even if it's just a fraction, for the last time, to fight for Falcon. Let this bring my life in the past to a perfect close. And to you, generals, present a satisfactory report.
My lord, bad news. The Secret Service reports that the Northern Vanguard of 50,000 has nearly reached Falcon Pass. Led by Valerius, the main force of 250,000 will also arrive tomorrow at noon, and then launch a full assault. The commanders of Falcon have gathered at the county hall awaiting your orders. My lord, Falcon is in peril. The kingdom is in peril.
What's the rush? I'm still here. The sun, moon, and rivers are still here. Sylvia, help me. Put on my armor.
That Arthur, at a time like this, it's an emergency, and he's still not here. Could he still be with those ladies flirting? I told you so. When a civil official holds power, he brings disaster to the nation. If he wins this battle, then we can talk. If he loses, I'll skin Arthur alive.
All right, all right.
My lord.
Everyone, please sit down.
What's going on? Why does Arthur, a mere civil official, after putting on armor, have the presence of a military general? His aura is in no way inferior to our kingdom's Marshal Sterling, the god of war.
Serve the food.
Arthur, with a formidable enemy at the gates, how do you have time to drink and feast?
I remember 3 years ago. I, Arthur, first arrived in our Falcon County. It was also here that I hosted a banquet for everyone. That night, I, Arthur alone, drank all the generals under the table.
Magistrate Arthur, not only are your talents admirable, but even your drinking capacity makes us completely convinced. Yes. And moreover,
The wine brewed by Magistrate Arthur is top-notch. Compared to what the king of the realm drinks,
it's even better.
1,000, 10,000 times better, right?
It's strong.
If you all like it, after the war, I will be here again to host a banquet for you all, and together with you, we'll drink until we're drunk.
Great.
Of course, I also know that many of you will probably not make it to this meal. Those brothers who don't make it, I will bury them with the heroic martyrs of the past. Do you know why the trees on Falcon Mountain are so lush? And why the pines on the south side of the Great Wall are always greener than those on the north? That's because over thousands of years, countless soldiers of our Han army, I have been buried here, forever guarding the thousands of lights in the rear. This is what I, Arthur, I can promise you all. Everyone, after this meal, go home and spend time with your families. At dawn tomorrow, Valerius and his 250,000 troops will arrive. Once the war drums sound, it will be a fight to the death. Tonight, I, Arthur, will first drink this cup of wine to thank you all. I, Arthur, drink this wine first and thank you all.
Magistrate Arthur, no need for thanks. Protecting our ancestral lands and safeguarding our sisters is our soldiers' duty. Compared to those brothers who forever stay beyond the Great Wall, being buried at the foot of Falcon Mountain or south of the Great Wall is already a blessing.
Exactly. We rough men don't know sweet words. We only know returning in a body bag is better than dying of old age in bed, and dying fighting for the country is our best end.
Right. If thanks are due, it is we who thank you. It is you who gave away your wealth, improved weapons and cannons, to increase our chance of survival. With your absolute loyalty, my lord. If you cannot hold a court position, the nation truly loses a pillar, and the people lose a savior.
Good. Then no need for thanks. Just with this wine, I wish to see you in the next life.
See you in the next life.
How can you say you have no clothes? We share the same battle robe. The king raises his army. We sharpen our spears, and we share the same enemy.
How can you say you have no clothes?
We share the same battle robe. The king raises his army, we fix our weapons, and fight by your side. How can you say you have no clothes? We share the same battle robe. The king raises his army. We sharpen our spears, and we share the same enemy. Yvette. 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 I'm back. Yvette.
Why are you back? Battle's tomorrow. Did you sneak back? You need to go back. I've got this at home. Don't be a deserter.
Yvette. Don't worry. Magistrate Arthur personally led the troops to relieve us. All so we can spend some time with our families. By early morning, I have to get ready for battle.
I'll go wake them up.
Not yet. They're already awake. They won't get back to sleep easily. Yvette? You should go to bed first. I'm planning to make them some dumplings.
No, I'm not going to bed. Let me give General Lewis a hand.
Fine, fine, fine. Whatever you say. Then, Mrs. Lewis, please help General Lewis with the cooking. Yvette. With these 99 dumplings. In the morning. Wake them up, then join Grandpa and Grandma and eat them all together.
Wait. There's still time. Just wait.
Grandpa? Grandpa, Why are you awake? You're back, didn't even call out. Are you leaving Grandma and Grandpa again? Funny thing is, yesterday I took your grandma shopping. She said you were coming back. She wanted to buy you candied hawthorns. She still treats you like a little kid.
My sweetheart loves candied hawthorns.
Grandma.
Come here, sweetheart. You're leaving tomorrow?
Grandma. I have to leave tonight.
You're leaving tomorrow?
Grandma. I have to leave tonight.
Grandma knows you love candied hawthorns the most. Eat up.
Grandpa. Grandma. Wait for me to come back. My boy. You must come back. Your sweetheart went to kill bandits. It won't be long before he comes back.
My son went with you to kill bandits. You also said it wouldn't be long before he came back. But in the end, only you came back. Your bodies, covered with scars.
Honey. If you return victorious, I will be the first to welcome you at the city gate. I'll wear a red dress with a white morning dress underneath. If you return victorious, this red dress will be my celebration for you. If you fall, this white dress will be the white mourning banner to guide you home. But in my heart, I only hope this red dress will never have to be taken off.
Darling, thanks for taking care of the house.
When you're out there, make sure to take care of yourself.
Don't worry, honey.
Safe travels. Come back soon.
Okay.
Brothers of Han. They've wronged us, our fellow brothers, for nearly a century. The kingdom finally drove them out beyond the Great Wall, but now they want to come back, to invade the heartland, to abuse our Han wives and daughters, to enslave our Han children. Around Crystal Lake, once a land of fish and rice, they've fenced it off, turned it into a horse ranch. They've buried our people, used them as fertilizer. This hatred runs deeper than words. I, Arthur, though a mere scholar, why did I spend all my wealth building cannons and forging armor? Only so that in the future, their iron hooves will no longer trample our land. Only so that our children and grandchildren can still read Tang and song poetry. If a clerk like me can do this, then you, indomitable warriors, what will you do?
Kill. Long live the kingdom's army. Long live the magistrate.
Long live the kingdom's army.
Long live the general.
Everyone, grip your swords and spears tight. Raise your lances.
Fight to the
Death. The sun, moon, and rivers endure. The kingdom's land endures.
kill.
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 This Arthur, just a scholar official in the army, has such a commanding presence. A few words, and the soldiers would lay down their lives for him. Such military leadership, I've only seen in Sterling. If I gave him tens of thousands more troops, could this kid actually march on the capital and force me to step down?
My lord. Ahead lies Falcon Pass. If we take this pass, the entire northern kingdom will be open. The heartland will have no natural defenses left. The great horde will be restored.
I hear the garrison at Falcon Pass all follow the orders of a 7th grade magistrate. The envoy I sent, Marcus, was killed by this magistrate.
Yes, my lord. His name is Arthur, from a lowborn family. 3 years ago, he passed the imperial exam and became magistrate of Falcon County. After taking office, he hoarded wealth and even repeatedly kidnapped our prairie women, forcing them into brothels. Absolutely despicable. But a scholar leading troops clearly knows nothing of warfare. Over the past few months, we sent out hundreds of scouts. And the reports, every single one, said, Falcon Pass is poorly defended, weapons are rusty and outdated, nothing to fear. Indeed. My lord, give me 20,000 troops. And before sunset, I'll take Falcon Pass.
You're thinking too simply. Perhaps what the scouts saw was just what the enemy wanted you to see.
Report. My lord, the Eastern Army has assembled, awaiting your command. Report. My lord, the Western Army has assembled, awaiting your command.
Arthur, huh? Today, I will test your mettle.
Valerius. Future historians will call you the last great general of the late horde. His Majesty calls you the world's most remarkable man. Today, I, Arthur, right here beyond Falcon Pass, will face you, this so-called remarkable man, in a game of chess, to settle who's better, and decide life or death. Valerius, your move.
Guards,
My lord.
relay my command. The Eastern and Western armies, 5,000 cavalry, charge in formation. 5,000 melee infantry, charge in formation. 5,000 siege infantry. Advance the siege equipment to within firing range and open fire immediately. The rest, infantry, cavalry, and siege units, stand by.
Yes, my lord.
The Great Horde's forces have begun the attack. Infantry and cavalry in front, siege units behind. Valerius seems to be using a feint and flank tactic. If we hit the cavalry first, the siege units will take the chance to charge. If we hit the siege units first, the cavalry and infantry will be the first to reach the walls of Falcon.
This Valerius truly lives up to His Majesty's title of the world's most remarkable man. His tactics are ever-changing.
Yeah, even our kingdom's top general, Sterling, once lost to him. I wonder how long our magistrate Arthur can hold out against this remarkable man.
Are you forcing me to choose between the two? You're quite the schemer, Your Grace. But Valerius, you messed up. I'm hitting both siege and cavalry. Today, I'm gonna give you a real taste of what firepower coverage means. Relay my command. All troops, no more holding back. Every soldier, equip new armor. All new Imperial cannons. Remove the covers. Position at the parapet. Form up and await orders.
Here are my orders. East and West Gate cavalry, charge straight ahead. Draw their fire. Siege equipment, move when you see an opening. Get out of cannon range. Reach the city walls.
Listen up. The East and West Gates. Get over 100 new Imperial cannons. Use a staggered matrix. Adjust the range. Set range to max. 50 paces as one unit. 20 cannons cover one distance unit. From maximum range to minimum range. Whether cavalry, infantry, or siege equipment, as long as there's a soldier of the Northern Horde still within the matrix. Keep firing like that, over and over. Carry out blanket fire suppression. Don't let a single man or horse reach our city walls.
Here are my orders. Reinforce east and west gates with 10,000 cavalry each. Full charge. Use human wave tactics to break through their artillery. Engage the Imperial Army in close combat.
My command. If any infantry happens to escape the artillery formation, archers, intercept with arrow rain. Inside the city, the catapult formation stand by to strike.
Issue order. Deploy another 10,000 heavy infantry and cavalry. Charge at all costs, no matter the casualties. Before sunset, we must break through the Imperial arrow rain.
Issue orders to the east and west gates. 1,000 tower shield infantry, 1,000 spearmen, and 1,000 melee sword and shield infantry form up 200 paces outside the city. If any infantry or cavalry escape, the arrows and flying rocks, spears and barricades stop them. Sword and shield cut them down.
Report. The enemy's firepower is too intense. B. Our two armies from the east and west both failed in the first battle. Halfway through the charge, we lost 5,000 infantry and cavalry. In total, we lost 10,000 infantry and cavalry. Report. Heavy armor cavalry were heavily damaged by cannons, almost completely wiped out. The two generals ask if we can temporarily withdraw and fight again after we come up with a plan. Arthur. No wonder he kept capturing our scouts. It turns out it was to hide his illegally built cannons to catch us off guard. Sly Han. Once we break out, we'll surely destroy his arsenal, and use these cannons to attack their royal court.
Issue my military order. The two armies from east and west shall not withdraw a single soldier, at all costs. Deliver the siege equipment under the city walls. As soon as they start attacking the city, the remaining 200,000 troops will all advance with full force.
Master, my Lord Arthur is truly impressive. The privately made cannons, bows, crossbows, and ballistas are powerful with long range. Compared to my Lord Arthur's weapons, the ones made by our royal court are just a piece of junk. The Northern Army haven't even reached the city walls. I'm afraid we must have blasted tens of thousands of them. We must have blasted tens of thousands of them.
Now is not the time to celebrate. Although our cannons and arrows killed over 80% of them, but they still fight fearlessly and continue their attack. Next will be the most brutal close combat. Arthur is right, these prairie wolves, we must beat them into submission. If one northern campaign fails, we do two. If two fail, we do three. Fight until total annihilation. Fight until they are completely convinced, never daring to cross the line.
General Carter.
Enemy heavy cavalry have already broken through the artillery traps and reached the base of Falcon Gate. Issue order. Archers. Arrow rain interception. Spears and barricades formation. Sword and shield infantry. Prepare for melee. Remaining soldiers. Follow me out and fight. Lewis, you scared? Hell no. 18 years from now, I'll be a real man again. Soldiers, here. If I fall, step over my body, and keep killing them. I'll grab these cuties by the legs and let you kill them till none are left. Well said. They're brave, but we're tougher. They're not afraid to die, and we're even more fearless. Today, this land will either be covered with our flags, or with our bodies. Charge. All companies, charge.
My lord, the Northern Horde has withdrawn. We won our first battle.
Just the first battle. The battles to come will only be more brutal. Spread the word. No one is to slack off. Strengthen the defenses to guard against a night attack from the Northern Horde.
Yes, sir.
Also, open the city gates and bring in those who fell and our wounded brothers. Bring them all in. Treat the wounded, and bury the dead at the foot of Falcon Mountain. That's what I promised them.
Yes, sir.
Whose child is this now? Whose child? What difference does it make? This county is big, but also small. These are all our children. Damn the Northern Horde. Why couldn't they trade peacefully? They had to come and plunder. Tonight. Who knows how many families will be draped in white shrouds? Falcon left guard, the 5th Battalion. Family of Leo? Is this the house?
Yes.
Child. You're free now. Take off this heavy armor. You'll be free when you get home. Grandpa will wipe your face clean. Nice and clean, so you can go to the afterlife and see your parents. Yvette. Louis, he. I'm sorry. We couldn't find Zane's body, only his sword.
No body. I don't believe he's dead. I'm going to find him. He's alive. I'm going to find him. Honey. You're back. I've come to get you. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Sylvia, when the war ends, take $100,000 from the official treasury and distribute it to the families of the fallen. They are the wives and daughters of heroes. We must, for the country, take care of the families of the soldiers who sacrificed their lives.
Hey, Liam. Come and try the food and wine sent by Magistrate Arthur. I wonder, whose kid is gone? If I were 10 years younger, I'd go to the battlefield and avenge the kids.
Now. We still can.
Liam's right, we still can now. We old soldiers, though old, haven't forgotten our battlefield skills.
Very good, Magistrate Arthur. You won the first battle today, defeating a larger force. Your achievements today will go down in history.
What? Aren't you going to say that me? A civil official leading troops is deemed as treason?
I believe Magistrate Arthur, as long as you submit to His Majesty a confession report, with today's victory, and His Majesty's wisdom, I think He won't be too hard on you.
Makes sense. I was just thinking of sending a battle report to the royal court. So, this official report will be written by you, General Griffin.
Fine. So, Arthur, the day has come when you confess and beg for mercy from me. I can't wait to hear how you write this confession report. Magistrate Arthur, begin.
Your Majesty, our Falcon garrison has achieved victory in the first battle. At the east and west gates, we annihilated over 28,000 enemies, captured over 5,300 warhorses, and our Falcon garrison casualties were less than 500. This is the merit of all our Falcon soldiers. It is the 4 generals who led the troops well, and your servant, who strategized effectively.
Magistrate Arthur is certainly not modest.
Of course, your servant knows that your Majesty has a decree that civil officials must not lead troops. Yet your servant, as a civil official, illegally built cannons, cleverly seized military power, and took control of the county's military defense. Your servant knowingly broke the law, but your Majesty must not punish your servant. Otherwise, your Majesty will be nailed to the pillar of history's shame. A byword for infamy.
Is this your confession report? Is this a confession report? I think it's clearly a suicide note.
Am I wrong? I, with 20,000 garrison troops, stood against 300,000 enemy troops,
Guarding the border for that King Richard.
I was righteous to the people and meritorious to the state. I don't seek promotion and titles. That King Richard should thank the heavens. What? He still wants to punish me? Of course. As an excellent official, if His Majesty punishes me, I'd gladly die. But this King Richard wants to wrongfully kill his loyal officials. He'll be nailed by his descendants to the historical pillory of shame. You. That suicide note report last time failed to get Richard to kill me. This time I'll do the opposite. I bet that Richard can still hold back and not kill me.
Magistrate Arthur, the logic is right, but that's not how you say it. His Majesty responds to gentleness, not defiance. Sometimes, if you confess and beg for death, he might not let you die. But if you beg to live, he'll insist on making you die. I think you should just write a letter saying, your servant took command without authorization, deserves death, and begs your Majesty for execution, or something like that. The better your attitude in admitting fault, the more likely His Majesty will let you live.
No need. I've always been like this. I say what I think. I never say things I don't mean. Just write it truthfully. Quick, quick, quick.
Really?
Right.
Fine then. Very well indeed. If you want to die, I won't stop you. I'll keep my eyes peeled to see if the Crown Prince, after reading this report, will kill you. All right.
Well written. Very well written. Guards, send this battle report via Express Royal Dispatch to the capital.
This Arthur writes battle reports like this and is really asking for it. No wonder Father was furious the last time he saw it. Even I, after seeing this, want to kill him. You are the royal guard Father took to Falcon. After Father saw that report, what was his reaction? His Majesty didn't say anything. Whether to kill or spare him, His Majesty left it up to your Royal Highness to decide. Then, you are to write to Arthur. In His Majesty's tone. However what? Judging by His Majesty's expression, he seemed a bit angry. I see. You may go. Yes. These days, people father wants to kill but can't bear to kill are really rare. Arthur. Arthur. I'd like to see you. The one who leaves father helpless. Someone. Draft a decree. His Majesty decrees, notify Arthur, Magistrate of Falcon, to come out and receive the Imperial Decree.
Perfect timing. Quick, come with me outside the city to receive the Imperial Decree.
What? You want me to go with you to receive the Imperial Decree?
Of course. That's the Imperial Decree, like the king himself is here. Don't you need to receive it? I think you, old man, just because you can exchange a few words with His Majesty, and relying on being far from the capital, don't respect him at all. Watch out, I'll report you. And what are you wearing? What is all this? Shameful. Hurry, hurry, go change into something decent.
This.
Sylvia. Bring enough tips. Whether it's the Royal Herald, or the guards escorting. Traveling all the way here, it's not easy. We still need to tip them. Let's go.
Mary, that kid has always been treasonous. He changed his ways that quickly. One Imperial Decree, and he kneels so obediently.
Isn't that a good thing? It shows that our Magistrate Arthur is not treasonous.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's quickly change clothes and see how this kid kneels to receive the Imperial Decree.
The Imperial Decree has arrived.
Excuse my lack of a proper welcome.
Magistrate Arthur, at ease. Magistrate Arthur, receive the decree.
Hold on. Gentlemen. It must have been a long journey. The decree can wait. Line up for your rewards. Here's a reward.
Magistrate Arthur is so generous, dropping $1,000 at once, and right in front of His Majesty. Our entire extended family hasn't lived long enough. No, no, no. Magistrate Arthur, oh, I can't accept this. Magistrate Arthur, you better take it back quick. This. I really can't take this, no.
This Magistrate Arthur, compared to us city bumpkins from the capital, is much richer. If he wants to give, just take it.
Then thank you, Magistrate Arthur, for the generous reward. Magistrate Arthur, kneel down and receive the decree.
I have bad legs. Harold, just read the decree, okay? Read the decree.
All right then. Magistrate Arthur of Falcon County, a civil official commanding troops, has gone against my wishes, punishable by death. Yet you put the country first and the protection of the borders and the people. Knowing you cannot escape punishment, you still risk universal condemnation and do it. Your actions, though inappropriate, still show absolute loyalty. Leading the soldiers and civilians of Falcon, you achieved victory in the first battle. Truly, merits outweigh the faults. I am deeply gratified. I hope you will send another victory report. After General Sterling's army arrives, I will, according to your achievements in both civil and military affairs, reward according to merit. That is all. Magistrate Arthur. Magistrate Arthur. Magistrate Arthur, receive the decree.
Let's go.
Hiya. Hiya.
This bastard, not only does he not thank the Emperor, he even uses the decree to smack a horse's ass. This traitor, go quickly. Cut him down for me, this traitor.
Master.
Wait.
Master, killing a general on the battlefield is a major military taboo. Why not wait until the war is over before deciding? It's not too late.
Yes, Master. Besides, with our small force, here in Falcon County, I'm afraid we can't kill Magistrate Arthur. In the end, the ones who suffer will probably be us.
Arthur, you wait for me.
This old king, what the hell is going on? Could it be that someone else took the throne? I've already threatened him like that, and he can still tolerate it? From the looks of it, he's even going to reward me after the war. How can he be like this? It seems, after this battle, I'll have to do something with the agricultural tax to get myself killed.
It's snowing. Look, it's the first snow of the year. Sir, it's snowing.
Yes, it is. The Northern Horde should be making a new move soon. Sylvia, go and invite all the generals. Tell them I've prepared good wine. And invite them to drink together.
My lord, it's snowing. Look. The grass is covered in white. By tomorrow morning, it will be a vast expanse of white.
I've rested for over a month. I've been waiting for this day. Good thing the Sky God is with us. The snow beat Sterling here. How much food do we have left?
My lord, we have enough for half a month.
That's way too much. Have someone torch the remaining supplies.
My lord, what are you doing?
Ever heard the story about burning the boats? Harold,
Here.
issue a decree to the army. Our supplies have been burned by spies. If you don't want to starve, attack the city tomorrow. After midnight, the left and right armies hold position. All but the front 10,000. March under cover of darkness and meet me. Before dawn, we must be fully assembled.
Yes. My lord, are you saying tomorrow, the Northern Horde will attack again?
Correct. After a month-long truce, I suspect Valerius was waiting for this first snow.
Good. If they hadn't come, my blade would have rusted.
Generals, Marshal Sterling's forces will be here in 3 days. So tomorrow's battle will be our final showdown with the Northern Horde. When this battle ends, the Falcon Garrison's mission is complete. At that time, I'll be right here to host a feast for you all. For this battle, I ask for nothing else but that every general comes back alive to share this wine with me again. I, Arthur, bid you farewell.
Take care, darling. Yes, honey. You take care. Don't worry. I'll be back for sure. I'll come back. I know you will. General Liam, and all you old generals, what's this?
Director Grant, thank you for all these years of taking care of us old bones. Once we're gone, you can finally take a good rest.
Everyone, do you really have to go? Back then, you drove them out of the heartland. Now, let the younger generation hold the line. Each generation has its own mission. You can't finish everything for them. Don't you think so?
You're right. But protecting our own kids and grandkids is also our duty. We can't just watch our kids risk their lives out there, while we just sit here living a peaceful life.
These kids, we watched them grow up. You don't know what it's like holding wine and meat, only to see them lying on flatbeds, brought back by others. That feeling leaves you choked up. And you just can't swallow this. We all followed His Majesty on the Northern Expedition. I don't want to hold on to this secure job. and slowly die of illness in bed. Now, putting on this armor. In this heavy snow, I've never felt so warm. Right. The armor is cold, but the blood is hot. My son is gone. I have nothing left. Just this broken body. Finally, let me do something for the kids. Liam. It's getting late.
Move out.
Wait. You all. Don't leave yet.
Is everyone here?
All present. But Director Grant and the others aren't.
Time is short. We can't wait. Move out.
Farewell, old generals. Expedition.
Attention all. Left face. Move out.
Report. At Falcon Pass's main gate, our lookout reports they've already heard the enemy's oxhorn signals. Also, the thunder of hooves. The enemy camp is covered by swirling snow. The lookout estimates there are at least 200,000 soldiers on foot and horseback. They are forming ranks.
Here's my order. Close the east and west gates, and open the main gate, while the battle rages. Don't close it. Also, tell the main gate commander, our long-range catapults fire at maximum range at all times. Firebombs ready. Once the enemy crosses the line, open fire. Crossbow formations. Take position at the main gate. Catapult formation, ready. Firewall formation, stand by.
My lord. The Falcon garrison has marched out and formed ranks, but the main gate of Falcon Pass remains wide open. On the wall above the main gate, not a single cannon barrel extends over the parapet.
The main gate is wide open. Dismissed.
Yes, my lord. My lord. The Han are cunning. Especially this Arthur. Opening the main gate must be a trap. My advice, we bypass the main gate. And keep attacking the east and west gates. Indeed, the Han are more cunning than a prairie fox. So we must be careful, right?
So what if it's a trap? No matter how devious Arthur is, there's no way his 20,000 defenders can stop my 200,000 Iron Warriors. Now, I ask you one thing. This main gate area, no cannons, the gate wide open. Do you have the guts to fight to the death? We do. Then drink this bowl of mare's milk wine. If not, you don't deserve to call yourselves descendants of the Sky Wolf God. Children of the Sky God. Send orders. Use 10,000 heavy cavalry as the vanguard. Break through the Imperial Army's spear and barricade formation. 30,000 infantry, drop the scaling ladders, and follow closely. Charge straight for the city walls. Once the 30,000 siege troops advance into range, concentrate fire and attack the city walls.
Report, my lord. The enemy is heading for our main gate. Vanguard, 10,000 heavy cavalry. Center, 30,000 infantry. Rear, 30,000 supply troops. Each corps is spaced 50 paces apart. They have not yet charged.
Valerius, I knew you'd attack the main gate. Send orders to General Leon. In this freezing weather, the cavalry charge distance will be shorter than in autumn. The heavy armored cavalry's maximum charge range won't exceed 1,100 paces. And our catapults have a range of 1,300 paces. So tell him the first 10,000 foe bomb must land right in the enemy cavalry formation. Once the 10,000 foe explodes, all catapults open fire freely. Hit as many as you can, until they completely withdraw from the range. Then, the crossbows and ballistic proceed as planned. Snipe the enemy generals and their standard bearers. Do everything to wear down their cavalry.
Great, great. This firebomb really is more powerful than cannon shells. Calling it the 10,000 foe is well deserved. General Leon, this is your Magistrate Arthur's masterstroke.
Ordinary fire bombs only burn, not explode. After Magistrate Arthur modified them, they explode on impact. Inside are iron shards and darts. Within 30 feet, everything gets shredded.
Master, Magistrate Arthur is truly a natural genius. This thing is far better than the court's imperial cannons. No wonder Magistrate Arthur dared to say with only 20,000 elite troops, he could march to the capital and force your majesty.
Magistrate Arthur's talents go far beyond that. Send orders. Yes. Position the crossbows and ballistae. Let the northern savages get a taste of the armor-piercing giant arrows that Magistrate Arthur prepared for them. Yes.
My lord, after a brutal day of battle, the enemy's heavy cavalry that broke our lines has been completely annihilated. We killed 40,000 enemies. Our casualties are under 300.
How many did we kill?
Madam, 40,000.
This. How is that even possible?
For anyone else, it's impossible. But for Magistrate Arthur, nothing's impossible.
40,000 enemies killed? Then right about now, Valerius must be in a tough spot.
Your very first battle cost me 30,000 of my men. Today you've lost another 40,000, and the heavy cavalry is annihilated. We now suspect you're in cahoots with King Richard. You're tricking our northern horde tribesmen into getting killed. That's right. First, you married your own sister off to a prince of the kingdom. Back then, you were probably already working with Richard. We never should have trusted you from the start.
You all only remember my 3 losses. But you forget last year I crushed Sterling's army and killed 30,000 of them. If I were truly in league with Richard, why would he be willing to sacrifice a great general like Sterling and 30,000 elite troops, just to put on a show for me? Guards. My lord. Issue my order. The whole army eats until full, and at late afternoon, everyone dismounts and fights on foot. Ditch all baggage, bring only crossbows and arrows. When the wind blows south, have the entire army lose their arrows.
Yes.
Magistrate Arthur, no matter how strong your firearms are, they can't cover everything, and they can't fire non-stop. This is paving a road with human lives. What are you gonna do?
Valerius. Next. You're gonna use human wave tactics, right? Tell General Leon. To maximize our army's advantage in ranged weaponry, grind them down layer by layer, kill as many as possible. Also, order the whole army to prepare to charge out for hand-to-hand combat. The bloodiest part is about to start.
Yes. Report. My lord, dispatch from the front. Marshal Sterling's army will arrive tonight.
Got it.
My lord, G. General Sterling. General Sterling is about to arrive. Before dawn is the darkest hour.
Yeah. But in the end, too many of our soldiers won't see the dawn.
General. As Magistrate Arthur predicted, they abandoned their horses and switched entirely to infantry. Behind the front infantry, there are many ballistae and catapults, changed to infantry. However, they didn't launch a charge.
Strange, what are they waiting for? Don't they know General Sterling is about to arrive?
They are waiting for the wind.
The wind is here, the sky god blesses us, it's the south wind, fire hard. Pour all your anger with the south wind into Falcon onto the defenders. The rest of you, draw your swords. Once they're struck, charge.
Quick, get up there.
Report. General, all the veterans from the county are here. They want to fight. Our men can't stop them. They've already knocked down several of us.
Why are these ancestors here? I can't handle these ancestors, I'm out of options. For this matter, only Magistrate Arthur can decide, so go report to Magistrate Arthur, okay?
Report. General, the Northern Infantry Vanguard has exited catapult range.
They are about to approach Falcon's walls. Pass my order, all archers, once the north wind blows, fire a volley of arrows, all cannons and catapults, throw bombs into the thick of the enemy, and after all the ammunition is spent, follow me out of the city to kill the enemy.
Charge.
Morgan, follow me.
Master, you can't go.
General Leon has already gone to the front lines to kill the enemy, and the veterans have come to request battle. As a general, am I just supposed to watch?
Your Majesty, our kingdom hasn't reached the point where the king needs to risk his life. I know how you feel, so I'll go in your place.
Magistrate Arthur, you can't send them to the battlefield. In their youth, they followed His Majesty on the Northern Campaign. They went through hell to survive.
Yes, my lord. They already earned their merit by expelling the barbarians. My uncle has scars all over his waist and legs from sword wounds. It's not yet time for them to risk their lives again.
Issue my military order. Tell General Leon to allow the veterans to join the battle. Place them behind the spears and barricades in the first echelon of melee fighters. Let them, one last time, teach the young soldiers a lesson.
My lord.
Magistrate Arthur, how could you?
You wouldn't understand what it takes for a veteran, gnawed by pain for half a lifetime, to grip again his blade and spear. How much pain he must endure, how much bitterness he must swallow. If I'm not mistaken, these veterans, from the day they saw the first fallen young soldier, have already gritted their teeth and begun practicing their rusty skills. Now, to keep me in the dark and arrive at Falcon Pass, they must have crossed the long-abandoned treacherous forest path, cutting through briars all the way. To get here, they went to such trouble, deceiving me. For what? Simply because they don't want to wither away on a sickbed. They just want to teach the young generation behind them one last lesson. I choose to grant their wish. I know that among these men, there might be your father, your elders and uncles. Will you, like me, grant them their wish?
Yes.
Magistrate Arthur is absolutely right. We were short-sighted. However, I'm truly curious. Magistrate Arthur, you're so young. Yet you understand so well what's on the veterans' minds. It's as if you've experienced it yourself.
What if I told you that several lifetimes ago, I was also a veteran? Would you believe me?
Richard, your former soldiers have returned. However, they didn't return because of you.
Kids, watch closely. This is what you call killing the enemy. Toughing it out won't work. Use footwork and brains to fight. Being big doesn't guarantee you'll win. If you want to survive on the battlefield, you have to look at the enemy and charge. Never, ever turn your back on the enemy.
Kill. Kill.
The sky is high, the clouds are pale.
I watch the wild geese fly south until they vanish. If we don't reach the Great Wall, we are not true men. We've covered 20,000 li in our journey.
On the peak of Leopan Mountain,
Red flags flutter in the west wind. Kill.
today we hold the long cord in our hands. When will we bind the great dragon?
You've got no choice. Either you starve to death, or, with what's left of your lives, along with me, fight for a brighter future. A divine from the monks once said, "Until hell is empty." I swear not to become a Buddha, but I don't buy that. Because that's the ethereal gods. What you can count on is only your own hardworking hands. And me, Magistrate Arthur, who swears that as long as you don't wear new clothes, I'll only ever wear my patched official robe.
Kill.
Kid, don't cry. The sun, moon, and rivers are still here. And the kingdom still stands.
Quick, charge. General Griffin, old Liam wants to see you. He said you two fought together.
Take me to him.
Yes.
How long does he have?
You really know your stuff, General. If old Liam were 10 years younger, he might have a chance to pull through. But now, his entire body has 16 stab wounds. For an ordinary person, they would have bled out long ago. But he kept saying he wanted to see General Griffin on the wall. Maybe it's that thought that kept him going until now. I respect that old man. He had a secure job, but he insisted on going to fight. I used a slice of Changbai ginseng to keep him going. So I sent someone to fetch you, General Griffin. By the way, General Griffin, do you know him?
I do. And I don't.
Doctor. Please step outside. The general and I need a word. Your Majesty. Your humble servant has something to tell you. Can you take me to the field?
All right.
General, you can't take him. He's on his last legs.
I'll go finish his last wish. Old brother, what do you have to say? To me?
Your
Majesty. your humble servant, is unworthy to be called your old brother.
All people of the kingdom, especially farmers like you, as long as they're older than me, they are my old brothers. Moreover, you were once even a crimson rebel of mine, old brother. I'm sorry. I became king. But I didn't let you live a good life.
Your Majesty, may your humble servant call you once more. Commander?
I carried you out on my back and drove the cart for you. And I still can't call you Commander? You can even call me Richard. That's enough for you, when you go down, to brag about for a while. The Grim Reaper
will envy you. Indeed, enough to make the Grim Reaper envious. Commander, actually, when I was at the sanctuary, I recognized you and my lady. Already, my lady still looks so kind, still so beautiful. And you still have that look, like everyone owes you money. Back then, I immediately.
Back then, why didn't you dare to say that to me?
Back then, I still wanted to go home alive. Now, I know. I won't live much longer. Your Majesty, back then, as a humble servant in the Crimson Rebels, I fought my way all the way up to platoon commander. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the chance to get a close look at you, Commander Richard. Your Majesty, don't speak, let your humble servant speak. In year 27 of the old regime, on the first day of the 10th month, you appointed Sterling as Grand Marshal, Charles as Deputy General, and marched north into the Central Plains. You issued the Heartland Manifesto. It called for expelling the barbarians, restoring the realm, establishing order, and saving the people, to inspire the Northerners to join the rebellion against the Horde. Your humble servant followed the army to Shandong, entered Henan, took Tong Pass, attacked the capital, and finally pushed west into Shanxi. When we attacked Falcon Pass, I was gravely wounded and stayed behind. I never got to finish the entire northern expedition route, otherwise, your humble servant could have also made it to the founding ceremony in year 1 of the king's reign, and gotten a deputy battalion commander post.
Old brother, the royal court has failed you. I have failed you. Old brother, do you have any wish? Tell me now, and I will surely fulfill it.
Your Majesty, you mean it?
No. I am the Son of Heaven. The Son of Heaven should keep his word.
Then I beg your Majesty, grant your humble servant this. Do not kill Magistrate Arthur.
Old brother, so that's what you were after.
Your Majesty. Actually, your humble servant once felt the same as you and couldn't stand his ways. But later, your humble servant's opinion did a complete 180. Magistrate Arthur fears no authority and serves the nation and the people. He really, truly can become your Majesty's right-hand man.
Old brother, I also want him to be my right-hand man. But never mind, I promise you. Unless absolutely necessary, I will not kill him.
I really want to see next year's harvest.
Old brother, any final wishes? You want to tell me?
Your humble servant is from Riverstone Prefecture, originally from He County. My ancestors even fought in the siege of Riverstone. Was that the one where Khan Mongo got killed? Yeah, that one. My grandpa told me, when the Yuan army came into Riverstone, they faced fierce resistance. After entering the city, they went on a killing spree. The way they ruled us was brutal too. So we hated them since we were kids, hated them to death. When we heard about the resistance everywhere, we went to join up. At Chaotianman Dock, when we got on the boat, I still remember so many wives waving on the shore. But my parents and wife, they're all gone. In year 4 of the king's reign, General Thomas conquered Shia and reclaimed Riverstone. But by the time I learned about it, it was already last year. I was thinking, after the harvest next year, I'd take some of this rice back to my hometown and celebrate New Year. Now, no need for that. I'm about to be home. Now.
Old brother. Old brother. Old brother. I promise you, I'll make it happen. I'll take off your name engraved breastplate and your spirit's hair and bring them home. When I issue the imperial decree to Riverstone officials, the royal envoy will escort you home. From Chaotianman Dock you'll go ashore and be buried at Riverstone in Hezhou. Your body stays here. Your spirit's hair goes back to your hometown. See, is that all right? General Liam, I've decided. I now posthumously name you 4th grade official, assistant commander.
Report. 30,000 Imperial troops appear behind the enemy at the West Gate. It's the banner of Ford. Report. 30,000 Imperial troops appear behind the enemy at the East Gate. It's the banner of Lance. Report. A large Imperial force appears behind the Northern Army's main force. It's the banner of Sterling, the banner of Leon, and the banner of Thomas.
Got it. Got it.
On it. My lord. It's Marshal Sterling. Marshal Sterling's army has arrived. Report. My lord. Outside the main gate of Falcon Pass's battlefield, the main force of the Northern Army has turned its rear into the vanguard and is urgently retreating north. The Northern main force was charging toward our Falcon Pass. Now they are urgently retreating north. My lord, we've won.
Victory is right before us. But now, it's not yet time to celebrate our victory. Issue my official order. Coordinate with the Royal Army to encircle and annihilate the fleeing troops. Kill as many as you can. After the battle, invite all the generals into the city. Except for Lance.
General Lance is a recognized fierce general and a rising star among the royal military. Is this okay?
Let him chill out. Let him and his men cool their tempers, so they don't get slaughtered.
On it.
Historical records say that Lance was born a commander, but because of his arrogance and refusal to change, he was executed early by Richard, causing our realm to lose a great general. Now, since I've come to this kingdom, I'll help Richard reign in these arrogant soldiers and generals.
A mere 7th grade magistrate dares to act reckless in front of me? Won't let me into the city, huh? Fine. I'll take my men and fight my way in.
General Lance, right? It was Magistrate Arthur. He sent me to treat you to some ice, to cool you down.
This Magistrate Arthur, does he look down on me that much? Sending a little cutie like you to invite me for ice?
General Lance, please show some respect. I'll give you 2 choices now. Either you act like a dog, pick up an ice cube from the bucket, and obediently eat it. Or else, I'll beat you until you kneel on the ground, and feed you myself. General Lance, have you ever been defeated?
Never.
Then I'll let you experience what it means to be utterly defeated. Then I'll show you what it means by total defeat.
What do you mean?
You're wearing almost full body protective armor, with your limbs intact, wielding a blade, while I am in plain clothes, crippled, and barehanded. If I land a blow you can't counter, that is total defeat.
How dare you?
General Lance, do you really think your undefeated record is all thanks to you? Your troops have always been the finest soldiers, and the enemies you face are always spent. Your undefeated streak is 70% luck, 30% valor, but you yourself have never realized that. Today, you're fully armored, and I'm barehanded. You didn't just lose this fight, you also lost to your own arrogance. You always say, your martial skills are unmatched in the army. Have you ever thought that there's always someone better out there? Your record may be commendable elsewhere, but compared to Magistrate Arthur's battle at Falcon Pass, it's nothing worth mentioning.
Thank you for your guidance, Master. I have learned my lesson.
I'm just Magistrate Arthur's Shadow Guard enforcer. I don't know about these things. Magistrate Arthur ordered me to teach you, General Lance. One final warning. Don't follow His Majesty's example, especially adopting foster sons, which is a bad habit. Some things His Majesty can do, Magistrate Arthur can too, but you, as his subject, cannot. Change your clothes and head into town. Magistrate Arthur is still at the county office, waiting for you for dinner.
Come on, come on. Generals, please take your seats. Greetings, Your
humble servant, Griffin. I'm a royal merchant from the capital. I've heard so much about you generals. Before I came here, I heard that His Majesty and her ladyship are already in Falcon County, traveling incognito. Now it seems, it's true. From His Majesty's attitude, he probably doesn't want to be recognized. So I'll just have to play along with His Majesty's charade.
General Sterling, why aren't you sitting? Generals, take your seats.
I'll stay standing. Just wait for your Magistrate Arthur.
What's there to wait for? Magistrate Oliver said to sit. Sit down, everyone.
Sit, right, go on, sit. Please. Generals, you've traveled a long way. Come on, let's drink together.
Your humble servant, Griffin, toast to you, generals.
Come on, come on.
Generals. Sorry, I'm late. I've brought some modest gifts. Hope you'll accept them.
Excellent armor. Excellent armor. I've long heard that Magistrate Arthur's arsenal is even better than the royal court's arsenal. Seeing it today, it's true indeed.
General Thomas, you flatter me. In a bit, I'll have the maids send these gifts to each of your residences, generals.
Excellent, excellent.
You're in my seat.
Your seat? Isn't this my seat?
Today, I'm hosting a banquet for you generals. You're just a merchant. What right do you have to sit with us? Oliver,
Here.
throw him out.
Yes, sir. No, no, no.
Magistrate Oliver, have a seat first. Magistrate Arthur, sit next to me. Come on, come on.
Sterling actually got Griffin out of trouble himself. I was right, so Griffin really is a royal envoy. Probably a high-ranking one. Fine. Since General Sterling has spoken up for you, You can sit there.
That damned Arthur. Just wait and see.
Magistrate Arthur. At such a young age, you've already brought the kingdom unprecedented merit. The younger generation is truly something else. However, I wonder if Magistrate Arthur is married yet. If not, I have a daughter, Mia. Still unmarried. I'm wondering, Magistrate Arthur.
Thank you for your kindness, General Sterling. I have no plans to marry yet.
He doesn't want to settle down. If he were married, he'd have a woman to boss him around. Not like now, surrounded by beauties, partying every night, with a different girl each day.
As for Marshal Sterling's proposal, I think it's a good idea. Magistrate Arthur has done a great job defending the territory. When the agricultural tax is collected, he will certainly make more contributions. At that time, His Majesty will surely grant him promotion and titles. By then, Magistrate Arthur's match with Marshal Sterling's daughter will be fitting. He won't seem like he's reaching too high.
My lady. Madam Griffin is right. So, why don't we play matchmaker today? When Magistrate Arthur is promoted, then he and Marshal Sterling's daughter can be married. Magistrate Arthur, let's consider it done. We generals will personally be your matchmakers. If you refuse, you'd be really disrespecting me.
Forget it. After the agricultural tax, King Richard will definitely order me to die. Then this engagement will naturally be called off. Then I thank you all. Thanks, thanks, thanks.
Magistrate Arthur. Which one is Magistrate Arthur? Where is Magistrate Arthur? Lance, why are you so late? Marshal Sterling, which one is Magistrate Arthur? The one beside me. I'm Lance. I thank Magistrate Arthur for his guidance and teachings. I will remember it all my life.
This Lance is a typical arrogant general. Neither I nor Sterling could handle him, but in front of Arthur, he becomes obedient.
General Lance, please get up. I did this for the sake of the kingdom. To have one more true military talent. General Lance, have a seat. General Griffin, when you see General Lance, why don't you give him your seat?
I've long heard that His Majesty and her ladyship pretended to be royal merchants and traveled incognito to inspect Magistrate Arthur. I thought it was just a rumor, but now it seems to be true.
General Griffin, you see General Lance? And you won't give up your seat?
All right.
No need. Magistrate Arthur, I'm not tired, I'll stand. You sit. You sit. Sit down.
Come, sit here, sit here.
Generals, I have prepared guest rooms and will escort you all to rest in them.
Thank you for your hospitality, Magistrate Arthur.
It's my pleasure. Wait a moment. Oliver, come here.
Yes.
Later, go to the Royal Beauty Club and find me a few girls with slim waists and long legs. Then send them to the general's quarters. Before they leave, let them get a taste of our Falcon County's exotic vibe.
Yes,
My lord. I'll arrange it right away. Gentlemen. This way, please come this way. Good.
Everyone, have fun.
This damn Arthur. I've been here so long, and he hasn't given me a taste of this treatment.
General Sterling has led the army north to continue wiping out the enemy remnants. Master Griffin's party has also escorted the goods and is returning to the capital immediately. Right. This is from Madam Griffin. A letter she asked me to give you.
If you wish for a bright future and promotion, this year's taxes must be paid truthfully, on schedule, and in full.
My lord. Madam Griffin, what did her letter say?
Nothing. By the way, this year's taxes, have we collected them all?
My lord, they've been collected for a while now, just awaiting your command. To transport them to the capital to pay taxes.
Beautifully done. As for the rest, leave it to me. I'll take personal responsibility. As for you, after you finish each day's county office routine, read more of the book I left you the essentials of officialdom. It will help your official career.
My lord. Why do you sound like you're saying your last words? Are you going to leave the county? I see. Your 3-year term in Falcon County has expired. After this tax payment, His Majesty will certainly give you a bitter post. My lord, it's time for you to leave the county.
Indeed. I've been here in Falcon for 3 years without realizing it. It's time to leave.
My lord, the tax wagon has already departed. I estimate that next spring, His Majesty's Imperial Decree of Reward will arrive. I congratulate you in advance on your promotion. How strange. What's wrong with you, my lord?
Son, you've worked hard these past few months.
Mom. I'm not tired.
You and Dad are the ones who worked hard.
Finally, I can have breakfast. With you, Mom and Dad.
Then eat more.
Okay, Mom.
Gotta hand it to my Mary. This porridge you make is amazing. When we were in Falcon County, that Arthur's so-called, in porridge, milk, steamed buns, fried eggs, the whole deal. It looked awful and tasted worse. In all my life, my favorite thing is this porridge your mom makes. Philip, eat it while it's hot.
Okay.
Philip, you've been working hard lately. I was supposed to praise you, but you went behind my back and wrote an imperial decree praising that Arthur, making me look like a fool. I'm going to have a serious talk with you about this.
Richard, you want to settle scores with my son? He's been regent for months. Look how skinny he's gotten. So this account, how are you gonna settle it?
Sit. Don't be angry. Don't be angry. Don't be angry. Take it away, now. Just take it.
Dad. After breakfast, it's time for morning court.
Okay, got it. Hurry up and eat.
Okay.
A great victory at the Battle of Falcon County. We annihilated the Northern Army, 250,000 troops right under Falcon's walls. Magistrate Arthur of Falcon County and his troops have done an outstanding job. What do you all think? How should I reward the Falcon troops?
I congratulate your Majesty. I congratulate the kingdom. I request your Majesty to reward the Falcon soldiers according to their merit.
Of course. What I mean is, how should we reward Magistrate Arthur of Falcon County?
I think, although this man is talented, he is still rough around the edges. He has repeatedly offended your Majesty in memorials, and should have been severely punished. Now that he has performed great deeds, his merits offset his faults. No need for additional rewards. Let him serve another term in Falcon County for 3 years, and that should be enough. Chancellor Hughes is right. Youngsters are impetuous. They need to be tempered locally. I disagree with Chancellor Hughes. Magistrate Arthur has world-changing talent. If we don't put him in an important position, it'll be a loss to our kingdom. And even more for the millions. I also think that talent like Arthur deserves to be promoted.
Sterling, what do you think?
Your Majesty, I think Arthur's appointment can wait a little longer.
Wait for what?
until this year's taxes from Falcon County are deposited into the treasury. If Arthur can pay in full or even excess taxes, it shows he has the ability to pacify the people and manage finances. When the time comes, Your Majesty can promote him then. That'll be safe.
Good. Alright, Sterling's idea it is. Wait till Falcon County's taxes are in, then we'll decide. Sterling, I hear during your trip to Falcon, you and Arthur arranged a marriage?
Your Majesty, that was just drunken talk at the banquet. That doesn't count.
Why wouldn't it count? I've decided. Once Arthur's taxes are all in, I'll not only promote him and give him titles, but also arrange a marriage between your families.
On behalf of my daughter Mia, thank you for your grace, Your Majesty.
At ease, at ease.
Your Majesty, the taxes from Falcon County are here.
Good. Send the Ministry of Revenue to inspect and inventory, register in the ledger, and report back immediately.
As you command.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, the county tax revenue inventory is complete.
How is the quantity?
Your Majesty, the textiles, salt, iron, and various miscellaneous taxes are the best in the country, dozens of times more than neighboring counties.
Excellent. I really wasn't wrong about him.
But, Your Majesty, about the agricultural tax, I've repeatedly verified it and feel something is fishy.
What's the problem?
The agricultural tax paid by the county, converted to cash, is only $250. And the grain tax in kind is just £250. What? Only £250? This tiny bit of grain isn't even enough for one person for a year. Even if Falcon County is poor, there's no way it only produces this much grain. Exactly. Your Majesty, this must be Arthur. Embezzling and withholding grain, deceiving the crown. Your servant requests a strict investigation. Chancellor Hughes is absolutely right. The agricultural tax grain is exactly $250. How could that be a coincidence? It must be that Arthur did it deliberately to insult the royal court. Such an arrogant and rebellious man must be killed to uphold the law. Your servant asks Your Majesty to order his execution. We second the motion. We beg Your Majesty to punish him severely. Father, Arthur's actions, though always unconventional, are not those of a fool seeking his own ruin. There must be more to this. Perhaps bad weather caused a poor harvest, or something happened during transit. I beg Father to send an envoy to investigate thoroughly and await your final decision. I also think this is suspicious. We should first dispatch an imperial envoy to go and investigate.
No need to investigate. Whether Falcon County had a poor harvest or not, I know it better than any of you. Draft a decree. Magistrate Arthur of Falcon has embezzled tax silver, deceived the crown, betrayed royal grace, and oppressed the people. Order. Commander of the Royal Guard, Morgan. Immediately go to Falcon County. Arrest Arthur and escort him back to the capital for execution. If he resists, kill on sight.
Time's almost up. The imperial decree to execute me. I should arrive tomorrow morning. My 10-life reincarnation is finally ending. So I'll leave behind one last letter for the king of the realm. Just consider it my, Arthur's, way of leaving the kingdom and future generations one last gift. Your Majesty, by the time you read this official report, I, your servant, will have been executed. But I don't blame you. In fact, I'm grateful. Because I am from 600 years in the future, a time traveler. I improved rice seeds, developed weapons and armor, and many governing skills. Are all knowledge from the future. I know. When you read this, about my words, You will still be skeptical. But that's fine. Next, I will make a prophecy about 3 major events to come to prove that I am not lying. First, in year 7 on October 27th, Your Majesty's grandson, Edward, is born. In year 15, on May 1st he passes away. Only 8 years old. Second, Your Majesty's first wife, Queen Mary, in year 15, around late August of the lunar calendar, passes away. Third, Your Majesty's personally groomed Crown Prince of over 20 years, Prince Philip, in year 25, on April 25th meets his demise. The 3 major events I prophesied are about you losing a grandson in your prime, losing a wife, and losing a son in your old age. I know, when Your Majesty reads this, you will want to dig up my remains and punish me by being flayed alive. But I beg you to wait a few years. If at those times these events don't happen, then you can desecrate my grave. I won't have a single regret. Of course, if I were alive, perhaps with future medical knowledge, I could have delayed these 3 tragedies. But sadly, you have already had me executed. It's too late for regrets. I have said this only to tell Your Majesty one thing. I beg you, please believe.
Arthur, receive the decree. By the grace of the gods, the king decrees. Immediately, Falcon County's Magistrate Arthur is to be escorted back to the capital to await execution.
Wars of the past and today's wars are but internal conflicts within our realm. But over 500 years later, the island nation will wage a war against us that truly threatens total annihilation. The crimes it committed against the people of the realm, even if I wore out my hands writing, I still couldn't finish listing them. I can only write the key points. 558 years from now, on the 18th day of September, the island nation will launch the Northeast invasion. In the following years, it will gradually occupy the heartland, invade the north, and capture the capital, which is Your Majesty's capital, Crown City. Massacre the women, children, and civilians in the city, over 300,000. By the time the island nation is finally defeated, the casualties of our realm's soldiers and civilians total over 35 million, from pregnant women and children to 80-year-old veterans. All suffer brutality and persecution. As I write this, my hands tremble, I can barely continue. We shall never forget this hatred. In my era, after enduring such a catastrophe, we could look down upon the islanders, but the blood and tears of the past I truly cannot bear to see again. I have compiled all my knowledge into a book, placed in my study. It can help Your Majesty's kingdom gain a technological lead of 300 years over the world. I only hope that Your Majesty, with this advanced technology, will strengthen the resolve to destroy the invaders, so that future generations will no longer suffer this hardship. When the time comes, I will personally go to the Imperial Mausoleum, kneel in the main hall, and beg Your Majesty's forgiveness, and say, I, Arthur, bid, long live the king.
Your Majesty, Magistrate Arthur of Falcon County has been escorted to the Meridian Gate, awaiting execution.
Did he have any explanation?
No, Magistrate Arthur confessed to his crimes without reservation. Your Majesty, regarding Magistrate Arthur, any further orders?
None. Execute him now.
Your Majesty, Her Ladyship and the Crown Prince, as well as Marshal Sterling and Marshal Thomas, are all waiting outside the royal study, asking to see you.
Didn't I say? I'm not seeing anyone. Yes. Who is beating the drum of justice?
Your Majesty, something terrible has happened. Go to the drum of justice, now, and see for yourself.
What?
I, Sylvia, will die with Magistrate Arthur.
Your humble servant, Oliver. Your humble servant, Jo Quan.
We die with Magistrate Arthur. We follow Magistrate Arthur to the guillotine. We die with Magistrate Arthur. On the guillotine. We follow Magistrate Arthur.
To the guillotine. I'm willing to be the one carrying a blood petition from the people to strike the drum of justice. I am willing to let my blood stain Richard's blind eyes. I'm willing to follow Magistrate Arthur to the execution ground.
If Richard insists on killing Magistrate Arthur, then all of us will follow Magistrate Arthur to the guillotine. Yeah, let's die with Magistrate Arthur. Yeah, let's die together. We follow Magistrate Arthur to the guillotine.